so it becomes like an ascension place, like a pilgrimage. You gotta
It
walk.
feels like when someone in your party has when they like the bard was singing to make you guys feel like better in a fight. I forgot what it's called.
Inspired.
If you want to be a citizen in our culture, you've got to beat one of these motherfuckers in an argument.
Yeah.
An egg?
Yeah, one of the eggs. And over time, that's going to get way more difficult as these eggs who are, as far as we know, eternal.
I haven't taken an animal companion. Can I take an egg?
Nah, we already stole their eggs. I wouldn't want to push that boundary. We're lucky they're not.
Can I take the green one and be like... I haven't taken an animal companion.
I don't think they're animals.
Does
eggs count as animals?
That's up to you.
They're animals. If they're intelligent,
they're probably monsters.
If they're monsters, then they're not animals. But if they're natural creatures, even dinosaurs are animals.
All right, Sam. You're talking.
No. Well, yes, but that's only because they come out.
Even
elves are monsters.
Yeah. So, no, elves are human.
What? Yeah, and gnomes and elves are both in the monster manual. What?
Yeah, okay, they are monsters, but they're not. But they're not type monsters.
That'd be up to you.
It's totally
I
up to
would
you.
probably make them type monster, but
I
that
would
doesn't mean
say
they have to be evil.
if they're supernatural, if they have like special abilities, then no, they're monsters. But if they are totally natural,
They're monsters. They're monsters. It's okay.
Talk to me.
What?
It's like you can't have a phase spider, but it's still pretty much just a spider that can jump.
I don't know what they are.
You do not feel like they're evil.
You know what I could use is a Stegosaurus.
That'd be awesome.
What's
But you could just talk to them. It's not like...
No, it's a Brachiosaurus.
What's a Stegosaurus? Is that the Triceratops? You know, a Triceratops.
Yeah, but I don't want to like...
But the egg does seem like a baby, but...
That'd be a lot of responsibility.
Yo, there is one that's D&D only that doesn't exist called a Prismasaurus.
They don't eat.
Prismasaurus is a dinosaur that scales cast color spray.
You don't really know
Yeah,
what
but
they
I'd have
can
to
do.
protect the egg every day.
Just get a fucking, just get a Velociraptor.
Can we real quick? I've got it recording now, so it'll be easier for me to type notes out later and stuff. Can we do a quick recap of what we've done at the beginning of this, since not much has happened yet? Because I don't know what happened.
Alright.
I built that house.
Sam went
you built the
out,
long house.
and he cried a lot because he can't stop thinking. He has anxiety like level 8, like what I said. And
level 8 depression.
so like he can't stop thinking. While he's crying, he sees through his tears a blurry doe. He wipes away his tears, he sees it. He hits it with his sling. He bloodies it and it starts to run. Sam and him run about... How did you guys say?
It was an hour and a half.
It was an hour away. And then it's laying there.
I come up and put it out of its peacefully.
It collapsed out of exhaustion. Sam takes it, he guts it, does everything while he's thinking, and then picks it up like it's nothing and starts to walk back. He walks back while that whole time was happening. He is trying to make, I'm not going to say it's all the way built, but you are trying to make the log box. He is making it with...
Braxton.
Yeah,
Braxton
was cutting.
Before.
So while he was cutting, he was walking back and forth.
When he was
has
making
the layout of it. And he's starting to build it. It's not all the way done.
We just need like literally 60 trees, so this is a several day long process.
Yeah. So you guys are working hard. You are getting tired. It's been about like 5 hours. So you're tired. You're fucking tired. All of you are tired. And
I
you've
brought that
been
meat back.
thinking
I just
of
came
your
back.
family
I
too.
found 6 trees.
You keep having PTSD every time he hits his things. You keep thinking about it. It like shocks you back sometimes.
Yeah.
You do have PTSD. Like,
Do you miss your younger brother Tyson?
No.
Not even a little.
Not at all.
it just shocked you seeing your
It's
parents.
the only one I
and
don't
shit.
miss.
Like your parents
I
were
miss
the
Tammy.
only
I
ones that
feel
helped
bad
you
about
out,
Tammy.
and they were killing you.
Tyson deserved it. We told him to stop bitching. It's his fault that Mom tried to kill us.
Yeah, he was definitely like, they're gonna kill me, I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Stop them, they're gonna kill me.
Can I make a will save to like
Did you
meet
not
again?
understand your family, son? I told you they
Can I
tried
make
to
a
kill
will
you. I
save to
tried
want
to
to
warn you
smoke
guys.
night again?
I did not trust our family. I was like, this is a trap.
It wasn't try to 10.
Wait, you can smoke weed. It just feels like
So, for instance,
you
I have
feel
depression 5.
this is
Sam
this
has
is the
depression
weed
8.
that you got
Nicole
from your
hasn't
fucking
told you
sister.
your
This is
depression
like
yet because you
find
didn't
your
go
own-
through it. You lucky
like there's
bastard.
some
I'm
seeds.
nasty.
Like you just
I have
don't-
420 blunts.
Okay,
So, like-
you don't want to smoke all of them. Though. Like these are like your sister made weed out of these, and she is dead.
So-
and your brother made these.
But, bro, I got a
Like
question.
these are like
Did you take a growth, the first level, like, plant growth stuff? Come on, man.
Probably.
Druid.
Yeah,
Gotta
I haven't
gotta
finished
have, like,
leveling.
grow plant. Come on.
Yeah.
But you
Could
could,
have
like,
that placement, but actually that's a good point.
you could, take a seed from the weed and just grow plant a seed.
you could do that.
Druids be awesome, bro.
And
Now, I'm not talking overgrowth or anything crazy, just your standard make a plant plant.
like
might be level 0.
inside the blunts there is some seeds. Like it's not seedless.
Grow a shit weed too. That's Tammy for you.
Well,
Well, to
She
be
was like
fair,
level
every
1.
single one of you siblings
Good old
came
Tammy
up to
growing
me
that dirt
and
weed.
offered me a blunt, and every one of you had different quality weed, and Kyson's was the best. I don't know where he got it. I'm pretty sure it was from Wave, but like it was the best weed. Like I would hit his, and Nicole would be like, "Yeah, your character's fucked up," and I'd be like, "Man, Kyson, that's good weed."
Kyson, best weed, worst character.
Yeah.
And you know why it was so good? Chaos magic.
Oh yeah, Kyson was a little touched.
Dude, he just know how to fucking roll that shit. Like, and it's just.
Was his one redeeming factor. God bless you, Kyson.
He had those green fingers.
But yeah, so at this point, your character has been cutting down a bunch of trees with me, and Sam has been hunting a deer. So Sam has dinner. We're all exhausted, except Sam. Now, I ask you, how on a scale of like just built a log cabin kind of exhausted, how exhausted is your character?
I can cook.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for.
You are mentally drained though.
I'm mentally drained, but I can sit in front of a fire and watch meat.
And I will take watch.
It is sunset.
I
Yeah.
got a
You guys can go into the caves.
24
Or,
on my survival check to cook the meat.
Well, I'm gonna sleep right by the bonfire.
Yeah, same.
okay. So you guys are like right next to the building place. While
Yeah.
you're done?
Caveman as fuck, just like out head on a rock kind of shit.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys are out there. You're watching. Where you guys are at, it is long grass. So it's like up halfway to your ankles. Not ankles, but to your knees. It's like pretty big grass. Like
Yeah.
wild.
As a rogue and stuff, just a heads up, my spot, I have it as a class skill. I've got a +10 to my spot check, so I'm pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
keeping an eye out for shit.
You feel pretty good because you feel like you can see anything that crosses the boundary of the woods and us. Because the grass would move a certain way.
Right, like if the
So-
creatures do.
Yeah.
But we have cooked meat, so, you know, just a heads up, we cooked deer, so we might,
That is true.
Yeah, I got
Got bears,
28 to
dude.
cook the meat.
you know, bears, that's the exact way.
The meat is fully cooked.
What was I watching yesterday? I was watching something where this bitch fucking got a bear's attention super hardcore.
Oh, because it was chasing
Right.
a dog? I
Maybe.
saw a video
Yeah.
on Reddit where a woman's dog was being chased. She like ran after the bear and was like, ah, and the dog ran past her and she
Oh.
ran on
We
and
watched Prey last night.
Good play.
pray. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear and prey. That shit. Oh my god.
Would it just eat her?
No?
No, it-
Dude, you should
It's
watch
about
Prey.
the predator in like 1719 lands in like America, and the Native American tribe that's there are the prey.
You should really watch
Yeah, and it's like an older version of the predator too.
And you were right.
They
It was
did
a
a
girl and a
comic-
dog.
There was
It
a
just
comic
like the
line where
movie.
they did
Yeah.
against medieval knights.
And
And
Yeah,
the knights
that bear
did
smeller-
surprisingly well against the predator.
That's the kind of rope he made, by the way.
I'm not saying they
That's
won.
what's
They
in
never
it.
really. The guys never beat the predators.
There's
like,
a
it's
point,
always
right?
like one person gets
This
away.
bear is like
It's crazy.
ass deep in like a hyena or a wolf or whatever it is eating. Like it definitely got something already. It's fucking like munching on this fucking thing. And then she like is up on a cliff like 30 feet above it. And she
the
like
wind
looks over the
changes.
cliff and the wind changes and like the bear definitely instantly is like, huh? Looks and it's like, whoa! And like, bear! And she's like, holy fuck! And she like starts to knock an arrow and this bear is like coming around the fucking cliff and climbing like so fucking fast.
Yeah, have you ever seen a bear climb in real life? I've seen videos. I used to watch videos of these rednecks hunting bears, and how they do it is they take those big plastic 50-gallon drums and shit, and they'll set them out with raw meat in it, and they'll cut a big hole in the side of it, so the bear will have to like bat at the plastic and try to rip it open to get to the meat, and then they're sitting like hundreds of feet away, and like preparing with these ridiculous high caliber guns to be, I want to kill this bear with this shot. But one of these videos I watched, the bear just stopped fucking with the blue bin and just went for the top of this tree nearby where some squirrels or some shit was. And it literally turned, and it didn't slow down when it hit the base of the tree. It just like boom, boom, boom up the side of the whole tree.
Yeah.
Straight up, no slowing, no nonsense.
That's exactly how it was coming at this woman.
They literally just run up walls.
Dude, he fought the predator. It was awesome.
A bear versus I'm still selling
Bear
it on
versus
Predator.
Predator was crazy.
Now the alien got its
Bear
DNA
Grylls.
inside of a bear though, like of a face hugger bear.
Yeah, that shit would be awful.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys
Like
are
Earth has monsters. You catch my drift?
right next to it. You guys made a path because you guys knew. He knew.
So I haven't actually been
if
able
he
to
did
build
the
the smokestack
fire,
yet.
It would have made caught fire. So he made that all clear.
So anything happened in the night? Because at least I take first
Who's-
watch, but I don't know who's second, third, or
Who's
fourth.
second?
Halflings
I'm an
definitely
elf,
only take one.
so I only need to sleep.
You don't need to.
So you
Um,
only
Take
take
two.
two.
Take watch.
So I just
So
watched the rest.
That's three. You
I'm
still
gonna
need
sleep
one
all
more.
day.
Yeah,
All
you
night.
and then me.
And then one more.
No.
Because you can take, so first,
You only
second,
have to
third,
sleep
and
for 4
fourth
hours.
watch, you can take two, but I can take first, who's taking fourth? Somebody's got to get up early.
Other 4 watches.
Well,
I'll get
there's
up
like
early.
evening, we're going to bed at nightfall.
Well, he's
and
an
then
elf.
there's nightfall
Yeah, I am
to
an elf.
midnight,
He's an
midnight
elf.
to morning.
I am
and-
an elf. I
He
don't
only needs
sleep
4
as
hours
much.
to sleep.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm
Rest.
saying. Night is not just 8 hours long. Night is 12 hours long. So if you sleep 4 hours, I take a 4-hour watch. There's still 4 hours left. Or wait, never mind. You're right. There's 3 watches.
3 watches. You'll take 1, I'll take 2.
I mean, I will get up early too, because like I went to bed all night, so I'll get up when the sun rises. That's just what I normally do.
your character. Tell me about your character. I don't really.
Ah, right.
Oh, and that's a whole other point. There's still morning watch while he's prepping his spells. While I'm doing
What
my
about
morning
second
workout.
breakfast?
Yeah, we're a halfling. There's definitely second.
And an elf who was created at the beginning of time. However, I have adopted the last name Brulak after my tribe leader. So he's not my father, but he's spiritually like my father, right? Dude's amazing.
More like his daddy.
Dude's amazing, and I have set out, I have a spirit for adventure, so I've set out, and since I was leaving anyway, he was like, well then what you should do is try to form more clans or tribes of the Brulak, so I'm set out to try to make settlements for the Brulak tribe, and grow them together as one, like, cohesive tribe under him, as the real leader of it all.
So are you trying to do that here with these guys?
Yeah, yep, that's exactly why I'm here.
Okay.
And I felt the need to
So
come
this
here.
is
Now,
just-
I felt a weird desire to go through this cave I found, and that's how I got here, specifically here. And then I met you guys and was like, I'm looking to start a settlement, and you guys were like, well, we need a place to live. So it's worked out pretty well. I'll help you cut trees and make stuff if you'll live here, and that means that right now, as far as you guys are concerned, I and you guys are the Brulak tribe, right? But in reality, Brulak is actually my boss, who I just really respect and admire, because he's a tough, formidable warrior who can fight a white dragon solo. And
He's a symbol.
yeah, he's a symbol.
So like in the Hunger Games, the Mockingjay.
But anyway, yeah. So watches. Anything happen?
Second watch. Dylan, you roll 4 spots.
19.
You do see the grass moving from. You guys are camping right here, so over here, the grass is moving, not fast, very slow. It does look like something's going through it.
I'll pull out my longbow and knock an arrow.
Okay.
I'm watching it.
You do not see it, but it's still coming. It's
Okay.
like going straight at it. So it's like here. And it's going super slow, like.
I'm
That's
gonna make
something
a
big going.
survival check and see if I would recognize what kind of animals would be in this area. That's a 21 after modifier.
I feel like you really don't know the area, but maybe from the last area, maybe like a bunny or.
Oh, okay, I'll shoot.
Yeah, okay.
16 to hit.
16. You hit it right on it, and you hear like it hit, but it didn't stay in. It was just like,
Like it thudded off.
yeah, cut it off.
Did it start running or?
No, it's just still going.
I'm gonna knock another arrow and try to shoot it again. And I might even, like, if it does it again, I'm probably gonna say something out loud. 19 to hit.
19. You do hit it, and it did the same thing. Like, you can see it bounce off. Like your arrow.
DR is tougher than your damage value.
Like, and it does break in the hit. Like,
Like the arrows are just breaking.
yeah.
Heavens. Fellas, you might want to wake up for this. And I grab my club, I put my thing away and pull out my regular club.
I got a 2.
You
To wake up.
You did not wake up.
I got
I'm like,
15.
15, you do wake up.
I push you awake. Hey!
You're at 18.
Fuck off!
You wake
Knifey over there said somebody's here. And slap him.
Unnecessary. I'm
You weren't
awake.
gonna get up.
You are awake. You guys all look that way, and it's still going slow.
Yeah, I'm like, there's something in
Can
there.
I
And
do
it's
my
not
arrows are
going to
bouncing
the
off.
center.
Can I knowledge nature
Do you
to see
have
if
the
I
spell
know
magic
what kind
stone?
of creature
I
this is?
think maybe bunny, but you don't really know
Nat
the
20.
area either.
I know, but I don't know if he has credit.
It's the morning he just like,
Maybe
Yeah, but that
a
means he doesn't have
turtle,
anything correct.
bunny.
Guys, it's probably a turtle, right? You shot it and it didn't.
Yo, do you have magic stones?
Magic what?
Magic stones? It's a spell.
I'll walk up to it.
No, I have
Yeah.
summoned Swarm.
Kill
you
it.
sneaking?
Use that.
Plus
Get it with like mosquitoes, man.
8.
8.
Hold on, he's
You
walking
walk up
off.
to it. Like, you're
Or
not
wasp. Yeah, I'm
stealthing.
slapping you. It's time for your bees.
You
Stop it.
look down.
Stop. Wake up. We gotta eat this
And-
thing. Come on.
They're like
It's clearly going for the eggs.
turtles, but they're like bunny turtles. And, yeah, they have a big shell on them. It's not like a regular turtle. It's like those ancient turtles that have like big lumps.
Stokes the
You know what I'm
fire.
talking about?
Yeah.
I want to move
But
silently
it
over to the
has
turtle.
turtle and like bunny features, like fluffy tail,
I'm
weird
like,
face.
bro, this was not worth you smacking me a bunch.
But
No, I
the
thought it was a
shell does
dinosaur.
not look dented.
So I want to
Scratch.
sneak up to the
Oh.
turtles.
They're pretty big size. They're like
How many are there?
this big.
Just one or?
There are like
Plant
4.
growth is a 3rd level druid spell.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
No.
That's so busted.
Dude,
So real quick, can I sneak up to one of these turtles, the biggest, baddest looking one?
Yeah,
Move silently comes back as a 35. I got plus 16.
yeah. You sneak it.
I want to grapple check the turtle. I want to pick it up over my head like that.
All right. The biggest turtle is about like this big.
I got a 15 to hit its touch armor class. So that's without its shell.
Yeah.
So now when I grapple it, I'm going to go ahead and like boom for a sneak attack when I grapple it. So I got a 1 on my D3 damage plus 2d6.
Alright.
It takes 6 points of damage from me
6.
thudding it, and then I pick it up over my head like that, and I want to run over to the fire pit and throw it onto the fire pit upside down.
Yeah,
Set it
you
off.
fucking did that. It's on the fire. It was like bloody. There's like 1 hit left. Like,
Perfect.
It's out. You're cooking it.
And then I cook it, and I'm like, I bring it over to you, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Here's a turtle shell.
Yeah, they start to go back in the woods. They're like, nah. They're going a little bit faster. They're hopping this time.
Yeah, they're a little scared now. I'm like, wow, dude, that was really fucked up.
Leave
Thanks
me
for
the
the
turtle.
soup.
Right.
Turtle shell's a bowl now.
Yeah.
We can use that for water collection and rain.
It's
No,
like a
yeah,
bucket.
genius. I agree.
It's like a bucket.
Really fucked up.
What's wrong with that? Oh, it's because you're a druid, right?
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. Okay,
It's
druid.
like,
Okay, if
these
you don't
innocent
want
bunny
it, then I'll eat
creatures.
it.
No, okay, yeah, okay.
It's great.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
delicious, man.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, you can have it.
Like, it's
Just
bomb.
take it out of my
It's
fucking
good.
hands and start eating it again.
You said you didn't want it.
No, I didn't say I didn't want it. I said it was fucked up.
That's the same thing, man.
It's like a little bit like
You go
gooey,
catch one
but
yourself.
it is
I'm sorry,
good.
it's just early.
Okay.
It is good. It's like
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
I
we're
believe
happy.
it is a rabbit and it is a turtle, so that
It's
is
gotta
both
be delicious.
stewable.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have a great.
And then I go right back to sleep, right? You know, like I couldn't have possibly eaten all this either. Like,
This was delicious.
right?
And
Yeah.
not at all totally fucked.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Someone
sorry.
understands.
No, it's I'm
Dude,
sorry.
that is a great
I just can
way
talk to them, so.
To cook
Oh,
a
yeah, I
fucking
forgot.
turtle.
Huh?
Flip it backwards and it's just like a pot.
And it's
Yeah.
gonna boil
And he
inside.
has a little
I
fucking
took
thing.
warp wood because I was like, when we build.
That is great. Actually. You know, that is so.
It's
We
just
don't
like,
need.
Wow, I
rope.
didn't need that thought.
If you did that to like a tree where we didn't have the branches cut off or whatever, you could have the branches all wrapped around the posts and then
I just bought the player's handbook.
Wait,
Nice.
what?
Another one will be on the way.
because that one's so shitty. The other one, I swear, it's just a dad's house or something. One of the moves that didn't make it.
Yeah, I was like, we need one, and they're only going up in price. So like,
It's well,
You
these all
know,
these books. Every book
uh,
I own is a good investment. I look at the prices on eBay and I'm like, I've made money.
Board top games are on the rise.
I'm
right
never
now.
selling, but I have made money.
Like the
Yeah, right.
biggest thing on the rise.
Yeah, that's what we found. Some of them at that book place. Some of the ones.
The
that we got.
sandstorm, I brought that out here. My
Yeah.
boys were in the desert and I broke this out and immediately Ronan was like, "Puh, puh, puh, puh."
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, this one has Desert Companion. Let the
Yeah.
druid take a fucking monster as long as it's from the, what is it, desert subtype or heat subtype. So that means you could take like a salamander, a fire lizard from the volcano region as your animal companion. It's straight up
We could
ridiculous.
do that here.
Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah.
the other one
I don't
is
really
like
have any of
Frostburn
them.
has the
Yeah.
Arctic
Right
companion.
I gotta
Which
say,
doesn't
those
seem to be
turtles
cold.
were super fucking cute. I don't think you've seen them.
I know,
But
I
you
definitely,
and
yeah.
you seen them?
I saw them
They were
because I
fucking
walked over
cute.
You
there.
walked, yeah.
Like their tail was all fluffy and shit.
No, that's why I was like, yeah, that is, yeah, okay, yeah. No, it is, both of these things are edible animals that
Yeah?
we can kill and eat, but like,
But
Well, it's more
they
of
are
the
also
shell.
both, this
The
is the
shell
most
is now
adorable
a
version
bowl.
of
Yeah.
both of these animals.
The shell is a bowl. You can take it and put it on sticks in the rain, and you got a rain catch.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's
it's a really
yeah, it makes
useful
sense.
material. As
Yeah,
soon as
I
I heard
understand.
turtle, I was like, boom! Native Americans would like near hunt these shits to extinction every year. Like they would roll into an area that had turtles, and they're like perfect, kill everyone they could find, and then leave and be gone for like 3 more years. So when they came back, it was like turtles, and then they do it again.
you guys
It's a good
all
hustle.
fall back to sleep. Well, does the third shift?
That's still Dylan, actually.
Alright, you do the rest of the night.
anything else?
No,
I
it was
keep
a sweet
drinking this
night.
turtle soup and enjoying it and just being like,
It's been fabulous. While you're here, you're sitting back and like all the fucking
Stop trying to sleep.
grass looks like waves going. Like it's so smooth. It's peaceful. You have good vibes.
it's a nice night out.
Can I get up early?
I do my.
Oh, another
Like,
thing
as
I
soon
should
as the
mention
sun
to you all
rises.
is I haven't been talking to myself throughout the night.
That's
Yeah.
fine, man.
I know,
Yeah, I
but
hope you
it's
can
not
sleep
your
well because I'm just gonna
I
keep
have a
talking
habit
like
of
this all
screaming.
night. Huh?
It's just
scream
your buddy.
throughout
It's
the
like
night.
I
a.
just unlocked Yes. No! I just unlocked something. Let's go full beat.
That is funny. I'm like, yeah, I tend to talk to myself, and you're like, that's fine. I scream violently in my
You're
sleep.
like a raptor. There's okay.
Like,
I'll figure it out
oh,
when we find
On
something.
all these.
Maybe I somehow
there's
still have it
different
worse here.
animals on different things.
I'm still young. I don't need any.
Maybe a longhouse isn't the answer. So, we're gonna spend the next few days, I think, it's probably gonna. Well, actually, if you have warp wood, we could probably get this done in an afternoon.
Alright.
So we need to hoist up a tree that has a lot of branches still. and then while that's hoisted up, crisscross a bunch of other of these pole-like trees we've like barked already. Take those like this, and then set that tree in that like an A-frame. And then once they're all kind of set up as a very unstable, wobbly structure, that's when you cast Warp Wood and have all those branches wrap around a bunch. And then now it's just all held together by force.
It takes 2 weeks. You guys notice, like on Sundays, that the other party don't do anything and just
Wow, those guys are lazy on Sundays.
meditate. And
Or
they
whatever
just sit
the
there.
equivalency of Sunday is in this universe.
But you guys know that it's because of the sun god, and most of them do talk about you guys with the sun god, so you guys know all about them.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys, they probably gave you pamphlets too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know what
They
this
got a
is.
printing press?
I can't read.
No, it's fucking drawn.
Okay,
Online.
they write these out. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to build it into the wall
That is
of the
actually
bark
cool.
on the inside of the long axe.
Yeah.
Like in my little living section.
It's good writing. Like, it's good photos. Like,
I don't worship the sun god, but I can appreciate that. That is artwork right there.
Yeah,
but you
clearly art,
guys
not
notice
not
that in
brochure.
all these like photos of her, it doesn't show her face, but you see her body, but not her face. Like it's covered up, it's spaced out, or
Like you see her body.
like she's beautiful.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Alright,
Um,
when I get up, I want to get up for everyone. And I want to leave and hunt for
more turtles.
weed.
you
I need to find plants.
two should give me a flat roll.
Oh no, I'm sleeping in for sure.
Well, it's a nightmare. If you guys
I got a 14.
14,
9.
9. You guys both have nightmares of the night of everything that happened. But you guys do sleep through it, but
I wake up in a cold sweat.
yeah.
You hear
That's
that isn't? I scream all night. That's the thing.
He just screams when he sleeps.
He has nightmares.
Yeah, he just starts screaming, and that's when I get up and leave. And
Yeah.
it's like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning.
And
It's
he's
not
still
even
eating the
sunrise.
soup. the
He's
rest
like
of the soup.
mumbling though.
Yeah, and you're like,
Oh.
yeah, that's what it is. You're like, and you're like,
Delicious.
and I'm like laying in my cot, like,
It's so good.
I am going to look for supplies. I will be back.
Do you got any more of that turtle soup? Is it all gone?
Well, honestly,
You know it's all gone.
I've been eating it all.
Like, you got the whole thing.
You eat the whole thing.
And the best parts were the ones stuck in the middle of the shell and the thing. Like,
And you clean the shell out.
yeah.
perfect though. We need it clean.
It was good though. Like,
We could use that to
Yeah,
like
so I leave. I want to
haul
look
water as a
for
bucket.
plants, and I guess I'll also look for like foods and stuff. Just normal hunting and gathering. Can I do survival?
When I
Yep.
wake up, I'm gonna go gather water actually with that turtle shell. Like go to like a river or something, get a bunch of it, and boil that water.
I got a 20 non-match.
We'll make this
20
pizza.
I mean, it's not like a bunch of water. It's still a turtle shell, but it can hold like
It's like a
more
bucket.
cups. You know, yeah, like,
I like
much
10.
smaller than.
No,
Okay.
15.
Maybe
No.
like a half gallon of water.
Yeah, I got one.
Enough that
I'm
even
thinking
after
of
boiling
those
it down,
big
we all
ass-
can drink some.
Make several pizzas.
Do you guys remember in Pokemon, they're like
Okay.
poison type? They have shells, they're red with yellow dots.
And what?
Pokemon.
Pokemon? They're what?
Poison type,
Yeah.
grass.
Okay.
You know?
It's a turtle. I think.
No, not turtle. It's a, well, it has a turtle
Dolphin.
shell. I think so.
Yeah.
It looks like those, but with bunny.
Little green blob thing. Purple, green, poison blobs.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Wait, is that what I
anyways.
find? Or is
No,
that...
what you guys found before. Last night. The bunny
turtles?
things. Yeah. I was just explaining the
I'm just
shell.
picturing like Legend of Zelda carrying this fucking way bigger than him turtle just happening to be like, and then the turtle's like, as soon as it hits the fire, hit points reached.
Turt soup.
You collected one dirt soup, grants one
Shredded
yellow
soup.
heart when drank. Now that is where Zelda Breath of the Wild is busted. If you knew how to cook food, it was like, yeah, at the beginning of the game, get like all of the fucking bananas, cook a banana stew, and then like 5 bananas, and then cook like any meat, like a prime rib thing with 5 prime meats. Bro, you would get full yellow hearts and plus attack 3. You could literally go attack Ganondorf right then and you'll fight him just as good as you would at the end of the game.
Poison.
It's more that your weapons will all break, that's the problem. So you almost also have to spend some time running around grabbing like the Knights Claymores and shit from Hyrule Castle, but it's doable. Speed running that game is literally like Kevin knows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, quest 1, get bananas. Quest 2, got bananas, now you need to get raw prime meat. Now that you got that cooking sesh, go to the castle, get the Knights Claymores, and you're done.
Oh,
That kind of
Parsec.
Oh, so it is like a really curved
Yeah.
shell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's
that's
like
even better. That's
Yeah.
a real bucket. So then with that kind though, I wouldn't trust just kind of like laying it on like a turtle shell. I'm gonna make like a wooden, like, you take like twigs and you tie those together and make a little ring like that. And then that ring, you put 2 little sticks like this on 4 points to make a
What
little
they
stand.
used to do with orange ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just set that whole thing in there.
Yeah. That's easy to make.
Cool.
You know how to do it. What were we doing? I'm sorry.
I was looking for smokable herb and or
Yeah,
food.
you found some healthy smokable herb. You haven't found like weed, but it can like tingle. But you found some like herbs that you mix in with those stuff. Some beautiful flowers that you know you can eat and you can make pollen out of. You do find some more baby of those turtles. They're like cut size, medium cut size. But
How many?
You know, just 1, 2,
about
1,
5.
like a squid
Like
with
a
off your
small-
chest.
and stuff though.
Like a swarm of them.
Can I cast speak with animal? I'll talk to him, like the biggest one.
The biggest one.
Yeah.
They're-
The oldest looking one.
They're all babies.
They're all babies.
Yeah.
So their
What are they
parents
like
missing.
saying?
Are you going to talk to them?
Yeah. I'm like, hey.
They're
What's
like, hello.
They're like,
what? What are you guys?
They keep walking now.
Hey, where are you guys going?
I'm traveling.
Traveling where?
They're all saying the same thing, all of them at once.
Traveling.
Where?
Get water wherever you want.
fuck you basically.
Eat
Yeah.
water, eat food, move on.
Yeah, they just don't stop living there.
Did you guys? Were you guys the ones that came over by those eggs?
Maybe.
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 It's yes or no.
We like those eggs. Those eggs are cool.
Why do you like them?
They're great to be around talk.
It's fair.
We go over there and sleep sometimes.
You just
Say-
sleep there. You like to sleep there.
It's comfortable.
It's just a
Bro,
it's
so
just
They're
it's
not
a sustainable.
evil.
it's just a
It's
happy, cozy place that
Yeah.
you like to go to. Okay.
It's like a road.
So it's
that's-
safe, and that's why you like to go there. You feel safe there.
Yeah, but like you know how like animals lay on the road because it's warm.
Okay. Alright. Well, it's not safe there anymore. You shouldn't come back. You shouldn't-
Their generation's been gone for years.
Okay,
They
keep
say-
going.
But,
Alright, bye.
but you have walked for like a little
Remember
minute.
sustainable
with
food source.
Fuck you. They came here for safety. They came here because it was
Upside
safe.
shell, we could be drinking soup in here.
I'll fucking make clay pots.
Okay, fine. We got the longhouse.
you're like, keep going.
Yeah, go away. Don't come back. Don't.
So you come back empty-handed with a tail of betrayal.
No, I got a
There's
bunch of herbs
And berries.
and berries.
I'd say about like 20 berries.
We need a sustainable food source.
They
Yeah.
are.
We go out, we find us some big fat dinosaurs, the kind that eat plants, right? The kind that eat trees, if we could.
Right.
You convince them to come back here, you know, and every year or so we just kill 2 of them.
Have you told them?
That sounds weak.
Have you told them about all the animals?
You know what
What-
kind of
oh,
dinosaurs
oh.
they use up north, don't you?
What are you talking about? You know, I told you that this place is infested with bears.
Yeah, perfect.
And
But
T-Rexes?
so you can't really tame bears or
Or you
T-Rex.
kill and eat them.
No, but they eat us. I don't want an animal in my camp that can eat us. That's why I won't.
We
want
won't
to
put it in our camp alive. We'll kill it, bring it back.
Well, yeah, but that's a long walk. Imagine if we
There's
trained
two
them to eat the
kinds
trees.
of
near our camp.
dinosaurs that I believe are really worth checking out. First is called the Triceratops. It's got a big horn for a nose and two big horns on its
Shit,
head.
not there.
It's like a rhino, but it's even more
So
fearsome.
we could make
pretty
spears
big
out of the
bears,
horns.
dude.
No, they fight
Especially
ferociously and can
the
be
ones
ridden into
that
battle.
like both colors.
They
red
weigh as much
and
as 10
purple.
trees.
But then how do we keep it safe in
You
our
know where
camp?
they're at.
What do they eat?
They are docile. They eat grass and trees and bushes and
Oh
berries.
shit! What do they fight? Do they eat
They fight to
gravity?
defend against things like the T-Rex,
I'd have to see
which
one.
would eat them.
I'll
They're
believe you,
massive
but I'll have to see
grazers.
one.
Massive grazers. Another one that's a good choice is the Stegosaurus, which is similar, but it doesn't have any spikes on its head. Instead, it has a giant tail with spikes on it, and it swings it
Now you
wildly.
just tell and tale.
No, it swings it wildly and hits very hard, and I've seen it take off of T-Rex's arms, which are tiny to begin with.
but Why have arms if they're tiny? You're a tale teller, tall tailor.
Have you not seen the beasts?
You know you're not supposed to pick
No.
all of them.
Well,
Never!
I've only seen small
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Just the ones.
Oh, the big ones are much scarier.
That's-
But some still graze,
I'm gonna
like the
take
two
a
I've
healthy
mentioned.
amount.
That's why they're the ideal.
Show me
Okay,
more
what.
like
than I
about
should, but
30.
not
Hey,
all of them.
we're going on a dino hunt. You're coming with us.
I'm not here.
Sam,
You are
well,
here.
you are here. You're
I
in
came-
the grass.
I like
he's like
come
further
back.
down. You see what you guys were just talking, and you guys look over, and he's like bent over with like a bunch of berries that he's like from like around the area with you guys just talking.
We need to make
In
like
the grass.
wicker baskets.
And
to
I'm
make
like-
his job easy.
I walk up, I'm like,
And he has
"Huh?"
them like all
Let's go.
over.
Yeah, I got like a huge.
Can I have some berries?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I take like a handful. Thank you.
He's like 5. He has
Could I
about
have some berries?
30.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
They're
take these and I
like-
put them in a little leather pouch.
Some are
That's
red,
strange.
some are
But
purple,
what if you-
some
what
are
if you-
both.
It'll be okay.
These are, I mean, they're really good.
They're
They are
called
good.
treaties. Treaties.
What?
Treaties.
Trees?
Yeah.
Look trees, and they're
You
mine.
should write that down.
So, while we're hunting dinosaurs, I don't know anything about hunting dinosaurs. So who's going to be in front?
I can track.
I'm voting. Who's got the
You
better
can track them, that'll be great. But I know where they are and stuff, so I'll tell you where they are.
That's fair. I'll just follow him.
All right. So we're heading out now that the longhouse is built to get our dinosaurs as animal husbandry. We'll tell Eli and the other high-level people to try to build us a pen worthy of these monstrous beasts.
They are. This is on a Sunday, so they are. Not, but Jack is still awake and did your character turn?
It's literally Sunday.
Did your character turn into Praise the Sun?
Yeah, I might say that.
Yeah. So only person's up. Sam. Jack Jackson. Did he pray to the sun god?
I mean, famously. I mean,
Well, okay. Everyone's praying. So
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't this one.
They're
but at
just
the same
staring
time.
at the sun.
Yeah.
The burn is holy fire.
so
If
everyone's
you stare long
praying.
enough, you can see her face.
But the eggs are awake. They're moving about, floating.
All right, eggs. Build a pen.
Floating.
Listen,
Well,
I
we
think
might as well just sit out Sunday and wait for Monday. We don't have
let's
to
just go
vote
and
yet.
hunt an animal and kill it and bring it back.
Well, we should hunt something worthy of hunting. Let's hunt the biggest bear around here.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
You guys
Teach the
know-
other bears, put them in line. And think all the
Way
meat
to
we
go.
get from a bear.
Let's kill Ursa Major.
No. You know, I still pray to the celestial heaven. I'm a caveman. I think that the stars have lives. I ain't into that.
You know where some tracks are.
Like when you said like Ursa
You
Major,
know
I was
where
like,
some
what the
tracks
cow?
There was
What
only,
can you
there's only
do?
like one constellation right now.
Wait, really?
It's the fight between the first vampire and then the party that's with us actually.
You're right.
It's the event that made them
Narcissus hasn't
the,
shot his arrow and pissed off the Greek
what's it called?
gods or
The
whatever.
petitioners.
Yeah.
It's literally like when their actions were written to the stars, they were reborn as level 1 petitioners, and that's what they're doing now. But they were written to the stars on the first night.
So, fam.
You should have like
Grulak
could that
wrestling a
one
dragon as well.
Could
We
that
would
one
definitely
thing be
die
a
if we fought a T-Rex.
frustration? The one where
Frustration,
Drago
It would eat
makes
me
that
and I'd die
game
inside.
of that dude that pushes the earth.
You know, I'm level 3. I might be able to take it.
You know what I'm talking about? Was a game, and he
So
pushed
you
the
pull
earth,
the lever.
and no one was supposed to do
Classic
it, but
game.
this god came over and like pushed the earth. Remember?
What context is this?
I used a huge shape
Drago
earth spell
and
to make a statue of a dragon, but it was rigged. It was a giant pillar that was built of granite with the granite on the end. It was just carved. I had shaped a giant part of the mountain.
Is this the end of time?
This is Drago.
No, this is the
No, it was
beginning.
at that
Where
gulch,
beginning?
the big gulch where they pushed rocks.
Oh, okay.
I
Big
built
rock.
it.
Yes,
There
yes,
was
yes, yes, yes.
It was like a
Yes.
granite chunk, and I built a
Big
statue
rock.
out of it.
Yeah.
Where the only way to push this was to like technically break the whole edge of the mountain
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
And like we
You
did
fucking
it, and
did it.
none of them did it. And then a god walked over. In this case, it was Orcus.
Demigod. or
Walked
whatever.
over and was like, "Ugh," and it was like he bent the granite, which isn't even possible. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
They're like, this is supposed to be every year, but shit. Wow.
Okay. I'm caught back up. But I do want to send you this real quick too, so that you have what everyone else already saw on Discord. This is a.
But a longhouse is big enough. We all kind of can have our own space in there. That's the beauty of the longhouse. Like an entire tribe of Native Americans would have like one longhouse. Up to like 50 people. That was a good one. They would literally construct these and then leave them and hope they were still there next like 3 years later. Which would be pretty rad.
So if you
Yeah.
check Discord real quick,
I wouldn't
Well,
mind
that's
that.
like,
No.
and like Vikings would take,
What is it?
it's a picture.
they would take giant boats and just flip them upside down and build up walls underneath their boats, and that's like, yep, this is our longhouse. We found somebody somewhere worthy of living, so now we've
Oh, yeah,
converted our
okay.
boat to a house.
This is what the sun goddess looks like, and she's got that shawl because it hurts your eyes to look at the sun.
I get you. Yeah, you told me about that one.
So, but that's what they're all looking at. Anyway, petitioners, man.
So like, we spend our day hunting dinosaurs. What happens?
Let's
You
try to
guys-
track like the biggest bear that we can find.
Biggest bear.
That's what we'll do. We'll hunt. We'll go and look for a giant bear.
Alright.
I got a 16. What is tracking? Is it just the ability to
track?
track?
Uses survival.
Use your search
It means yes, you have the ability to track using survival. Not everyone can do that. Like I just cannot track at all. It's impossible. My character.
I got a
I don't know how to look for
28 to track to
You
find.
are traveling, you see lizards, you see snails, you see... Like, this is going fast if you want to stop somewhere. But, snails, you guys see some turtle things, those turtles, but you see them. You see just like the little creatures, regular bunnies. Like 2 hours went by. You are looking at those traps. Like,
Should we
an hour and
hunt
a
some of
half.
these smaller animals for
I mean,
bait?
if you just catch rabbits and put them on like a stick and go.
You can do that.
Yeah,
No reason
we'll-
not to. Plus, if we encounter a bear, we could like throw a dead rabbit at that shit, and that's gonna be pretty distracting for a bear.
Well, I'm
On the
thinking that
way.
if we had a bunch of dead animals, it might attract them to us, and then we could get a surprise attack.
Cover ourselves in blood.
Yeah.
The
But
ultimate
you
bait.
see a
Then
bunch
we'll
of
encounter more
animals
than one
on the
bear.
way, like squirrels, flying squirrels.
Can I
This forest is,
teeming with life.
yeah. But 3 hours, you're still looking at, not 3 hours since, but the whole thing. And you are looking at those traps, not traps, traps. And you are feeling like you're getting close because, yeah, so switch.
Search or track? Again.
Search.
Got a 13.
You are looking around and right when you look over these big bushes, you see a big black bear.
I'm like, I duck back down. I'm like,
And it's pretty good. It has sharp talons, and it looks like pretty scarred up.
Is it the biggest bear though?
It's pretty big. It looks pretty muscly.
Okay, so have I been tracking and kind of leaving these guys behind, or are they just with me? Like
They are following behind, so they're looking at stuff. Did you guys get distracted by anything on the way?
Nah, we're following him.
All right.
Hey, don't
You guys are behind
might
them.
have like a tip.
I'll figure it out.
I turn around, I come like back to you guys' view. I'm like,
I get out my sling and I say,
and I point towards like the bushes, like.
I move silently over to the bushes. A 20.
Yeah, you go over there very quietly. These bushes have prickers on it, so the
Can I-
ones that stay on, like they get onto your.
Like briars, like.
Can I use this knife to like slice my way through this to make a little path?
Oh, yes.
For survival, I got
Well,
an 18.
no, I've got trackless step.
Well, that's fine for you, but I
You
still
just
gotta
follow
go
me.
through. I can't.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's a separate thing for that druids get on 5th level where it's like walk without trace or something like that.
That's
And
right.
then you can like make a like the forest itself is like harks at you and then people can
That's right.
You sorry, I'm looking for
I mean you might.
roll for being quiet too. You get through them easily, but
That I have a plus 16 and it's 18, so it's like a 30.
yeah, you do it quietly. You don't get any triggers on you, but you make a perfect hole where you can see them.
So what is it?
Big black bear. It's already looks like some. He's been in a couple fights. Like
Are there any
scarred up.
trees nearby?
Yeah.
I want to climb up a tree. For my climb, it's a 16, and for my hide, it is 8 plus 5, 14, 8 plus 14, 22 on the hide.
Alright, you go up this tree. You are
What?
halfway up, like you're 10 feet up, and you can see him.
I want to go all the way to
You want to go up top? That is like about 30 feet.
Okay, so it'll take me 2 turns, basically.
Alright, did you guys want to do anything while he is climbing up?
I cut a path through for you guys. Well, for him, I mean, it's probably not big enough for you.
Well, do you guys
I'm
want to
gonna
roll
have
for
my-
initiative?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
where?
We can do that.
Can I make sure I'm on the surprise round?
Got
Yeah.
15.
I don't care, yeah.
That's. I think we all should be on surprise round because it does.
Well,
it
we're
has-
ambushing is the hope.
Um,
But if
That's
it
what I wanna
spots
move
you
into
guys,
position.
Do we
then...
have a way to get this TV the way you did with your phone? Can I just rip that up or how
Yeah,
does that-
yeah. Do you know that display port thing you have?
Yeah.
This TV works for it.
Okay.
Just plug it in. And if I can go to my...
We don't need the whole thing. I'm just gonna make enough like room at the end there so that we can. Because I don't really want to move the mic. It's gotta be in the center.
I want to move in a way that I'm able to flank. So he's gonna attack from above. I want it to look at him, and I'm gonna rush him with my quarterstaff.
I don't want it to look at me.
It's gonna look. Well, yeah, that's fair.
That's
But
the goal, is I'm gonna be hiding up
wanna-
here.
I want to
No
rush him
way.
right up
Is
here.
What's on that
comfortable resting. The sun is hitting him, like you
And
know.
if there's no display port, I have...
When like people are like, oh, that's the god eye,
Thanks,
you
I like
know,
God.
dumb mouth. It is perfectly on. It's a beautiful scenery, and he's in.
I wanna.
Yeah. I need the thing.
Can I like pray to the nature god for guidance on if we should do this or not? I think that's kind of like.
Well,
I was gonna save this for before work, but I do have this like this
16
It's like a half smoke
plus.
Alright,
that's one.
I don't know.
Faith?
Faith? I don't. What's faith?
You have like something for that?
Faith?
Faith.
Like
Did I say anything with like?
knowledge nature. It's the
Sure.
god of nature. Yeah. Okay.
No, this would be a new thing. You don't even necessarily know what it is.
Yeah. That's
So-
what I'm.
So he wouldn't have any pluses for it. It'd be up to you.
Alright.
So this is a lot like how in The Crow, right? When Sam decided to start praying to a war god, I just let him do it, right? It's like a very primal thing to do, to believe there's something out there that wants you to do this, to justify what you're about to go in there and do, or whatever, and stuff like that. So I would just let him worship and believe whatever he wants. Whether or not it works, that's up to you. He rolled a nat 20 on mine. That was the only reason it worked in mine. I would not have just let it happen. But he got a nat 20.
I had 16.
She'll roll.
At 19. 16. Or yeah, 16.
A gust of wind hits you from the back, and you hear in
So
the
no, don't
woods,
even worry about it. Just take this. and
like,
leave that.
you feel like if this is a great battle,
Plug this HDMI
Like,
in
it's a
to
great
the
battle.
TV.
Like
Put that into
right
your
when
phone.
the
This
wind
is the
hits
TV.
you, like you feel that.
And then I
like,
just got the power
it's
to think
okay.
about it.
This is fine. This bear understands battle. It's not.
Hey Sam, there's an outlet to your right. Can you plug that into it? It's like a multi-plug, man.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And then I know that's not very long, but that only needs to be connected to this, so. It's got like an extension. And you plug the other, this here. HDMI goes in, you know, the one there because it's the best one. You can even do your laptop if you want it. It just works. Well, you could have just, whatever. That goes into the one that shows the computer, so it's not actually this one. That's power for super fast charging. It's this one here.
Make sure that that is powered. I don't think it's got a light on.
Okay. Is it white or yellow?
White.
Perfect. You're on. I see it. But you might want to see if you can rotate it 90 degrees. I've never had this problem like that. Probably be under the DeX settings if you use Samsung DeX. If that's
Yeah, I
up there.
can.
Oh, that works.
I can't make it smaller than that though.
Full screen it and you guys zoom in.
That was supposed to be on. Get a bigger picture, I guess.
I've always just kind of downloaded it and ran it in the photo app. But then you have to go through the gallery and then you
That'll be good enough, I
gallery.
think, right? Can you work with that, Nicole, just for our grid? We don't need a lot. I just wanted to have some kind of idea where we are compared to the bear and all that. So
How would you do this?
we can use those little guys too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh?
I like this one.
Yeah, that's great.
They don't really make sense.
But it doesn't have that trail. It has like
Semantics.
Can you give me one of those little?
Stands.
I got it. Never mind.
Dylan, use this picture I'm sending in the Discord. So
Okay.
that's how I figured out how to send it.
That's pretty easy. You send picture.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
do the send button.
yo, Ronnie, this is the stuff you guys
Take a
wrote down
screenshot
to
of
make
it.
sound.
This is
That's
kind of what I look like.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
all?
so I gotta draw some stuff by the way for this. Thank you. Machu Picchu is the big one. It's gonna be a task. So I got my character. I don't know if any of these are the
I
people.
put mine right here.
Sam, you might want to find one from there. There's a few half. The dwarves work for half those pretty well.
Okay.
But that's me, and I want to be up a tree.
I said this to the other graphics.
No, halflings.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think they're a base race in 5.
Way to go, 5.
They're like, yeah, The Hobbit was a long time ago. People be playing Tieflings now.
You should use that picture.
So we need Machu Picchu is a big one. We need the ability to move big rocks. Make like a staircase terracotta farm. It's not a terracotta, that's not it. I don't remember what the term is for that. It's like a staircase style farm.
What do I have to do that big thing did you guys have?
What thing?
This. went over the table.
Oh, I still have it. somewhere.
Yeah, we have it. It's just that
It
I
doesn't
wanted
fit
to.
this table well.
Yeah.
You should use that picture I sent you. It's in Discord, the D&D chat.
What the fuck?
There can be rocks like this too.
But there's no path. She said.
Yeah, there's no path. It's nature's path.
Can I do like right here behind these bushes now?
You want to be up this tree or this tree?
I can zoom back out if you want to. It's just.
No, it's fine. And you want to be behind that? Where do you want to be, Dylan?
Probably over here somewhere, right? Because we would be coming from
You want to
this
be behind a
direction,
rock
right?
or...
I'd also want to probably be up because I have a bow that I can use. So up in the tree with Rodney, maybe.
You want to be in this tree?
Yeah,
I
sure.
see. I see.
Alright. So Rodney's about 30 feet up. You want to be that tall?
Ooh. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yes.
Alright, you guys are both 30 feet. You guys are getting ready. He's sitting here,
Okay.
chilling,
I've changed my mind.
sleeping.
Can I be over here?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to take a surprise round. I want to attack it with my sling. I got a 22 to hit.
22. Yep.
So I'm taking this D3, my primary damage. 2 plus 2d6. 12 points of damage. And then I want to hide to see if I can hide from it in the tree. And for my hide, I got a plus 16, 29.
How much was the...
13 or 12 points of damage. 2. Yeah, that thing's pretty snazzy though, right?
Hold on.
I take this with me to work on Saturdays, bro,
I'm
because I
gonna
can
shoot
link
it
it
with
up
my
to that
longbow.
spare monitor.
Alright, hold on. Alright, who's that gonna be your friend?
Yeah.
Morning.
It just has to get a 29 spot to see
13 plus 6.
Okay.
or search, or
Alright.
even for a bear, it can get a 29 survival with a trap.
Okay.
13 plus 6 to hit, so 19.
Yeah.
Because it probably has scent, so it can smell you after.
I did 3 damage.
Yeah, I watched Prey. It has
I hit it with a fucking arrow that.
Alright.
Sam.
Sam.
Oh. I want to cast Entangle around its feet,
Alright.
which is a 40-foot radius of like vines that it would have to escape
Fuck me. It's stupid.
in order
Alright.
to attack us.
The vines come up, you see him entangle his feet.
Yeah.
I can't draw on it. I was gonna do that, but I've zoomed in already, and it unzooms and stuff.
It's all good. He gets up, and then
Hold on.
he...
Find the spell so I can actually tell you what the DCs are and stuff. You can probably just pull out of it. You're a fucking bear, but sorry. It's hard to turn. These pages are hard to turn.
Problem with halflings right here, by the way. This is my sling damage.
Yeah, but you get the bonus.
Sneak attack.
Like I'm a full-on elf, and you didn't. I have a D8.
DC
That's very
20
easy.
escape
Hit for
artist
12.
or a DC 20 strength check, and or be its movement is half.
Oh,
So it
yeah,
can only move
angle.
at half speed unless it does a DC 20 strength check. Or a DC 20 escape artist.
The vines are literally grabbing at his feet. Which
Yeah.
is pretty good.
He gets up, and then you see from his markings, they start to turn red. And the fire comes out of him. And then his hair turns into fire on him.
POV, you asked the nature god if this was a good idea. And they
And
told
then-
you it was.
That's his turn.
Sam, he's gonna blow up.
I'm,
Oh,
bet-
oh, oh.
Alright,
I'm
so-
okay. I got a rock
You
here.
guys haven't seen anything like this before, like, by the way.
A volcanus.
So it's its turn, right?
No, it
No,
went.
it went.
It
Oh,
got
that's
up
rock.
He got up and
flamed
then
on.
Flamed on.
I got a 16 to hit that time.
16. You do it.
Six, seven, 3, 9 points of damage that time. And then a hide. I got a 31 to hide that time. Half range, bro. We're busted.
Great gods, what could that even be? I say as I knock my arrow. 13 to hit.
13. No.
I missed.
Your turn.
I want to create water over top of it. I can do 2 gallons per level.
Do it
Alright.
like a
So-
rain, make it last.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll just do it from like higher up, as high up as I can, and I'll do it like So I guess I don't actually have to roll. It's
Yeah,
just,
so you
I'm
just
just creating
grab-
water out of them, yeah.
The rain comes down and it creates a lot of mist and you hear a crash. Like a plug, not crash. Like,
Like it collapsed?
yeah.
Oh. Can I see anything through it? Can I do a spot check?
It's like a lot of mist right now. You know when you just put stuff on fire?
Okay. That's my turn, so I guess it's its turn. It's just down. It's dead.
Down.
Yeah.
It's dead. Well, not dead, but it's like, should be dead.
And it's me. I got a 19 to hit that time. Mine is probably because of the mist, I would assume, so I don't know what the
You
minus
even
is.
have to miss.
Yeah, you can hit.
Yeah, it's okay. In that case, there's a 1 that time.
Wait, are you still in the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where it's coming from. But it's
11
hard.
points of damage to the
Yeah.
general area where the mist is.
You hit it, and no movement.
Was it dead?
Yeah.
Poke it with a stick!
I go up slowly with my quarterstaff with the pointy end, and I'm like,
You are walking
Quarterstaff's just a
up.
stick.
The
My
grass
spear.
and stuff around
My
you
sharpened
is still
quarterstaff.
on fire,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
it probably is
walk
pretty much a
on
short
it.
spear at that point, right?
Like, it doesn't hurt, but you know it's warm. But you're just walking on fire.
Okay. I walk.
And you poke it with a stick and it just, like, it's heavy. Like, you just pick it and it's dead.
It's dead.
Yeah, but you do not move it with your tool.
I'm like,
Stab it!
thank you for this. And I'm respectful again. And I put it out of
How
its
far are we
misery.
from the camp?
About 2 hours.
Fuck. We can't collect the blood. We have no container to make blood sauce.
I have a jar.
You have a jar?
Yeah, it's got sand in it, but
Pour out the sand.
I have an empty container for turtle soup.
So you have the turtle shell? That's what you're saying? So yeah, we fill up the turtle shell. Perfect.
When you are taking the blood, you guys see that the blood is black. But it smells like blood,
I taste it. Like,
tastes like blood, iron.
yeah, it's fine, guys. I don't know. It's thick. I'd say it's got all them nutrition in it. All those
Probably
nutrition.
because maybe the fire just made it burn.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna cook that and eat it, that's for sure. Now I
Yeah.
take the intestines and I fill the intestines with it very carefully with that blood and then twist them off.
Alright?
So now then we build a small fire, so we should make these right away and make blood sauce.
Yeah, you guys, it's pretty big bear. It does have a bunch of cuts on its fur. So the fur is not perfect.
can I, want to form maybe never mind.
Can we make a
We got
water
bags
skin
or
out of its
something.
bladder and shit,
A water skin, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You guys can take the whole thing as
The
it
skull
has
is
really
a cup.
big nails.
I want to take some of the blood from the turtle thing and draw like tribal marks on my face because I believe that this was a spiritual, powerful creature, like a spirit of fire.
Yeah.
Like
You feel Red Dawn, like, this was like an honor.
yeah, I was definitely like, no, we just destroyed and
I'm gonna
defeated
take
a
its,
being of like pure flame. Like that's
I'm
a
gonna take a
impressive thing. to
skull
do.
and make a great helm out of it.
Alright? It's a pretty thick skull. Like, it's thicker than most bear skulls.
So it's too big for a halfling, probably.
Chest
Give it to
plate.
you. Hey, here you
Chest
go.
plate.
Perfect helmet.
Hey, chest plate.
Yeah,
Be a chest plate.
Well, it could be, but I can't wear a breastplate. I can't wear chest plate kind of armor. I gotta wear like
Wear
really
robe.
light stuff. Yeah.
That's fair. You know what? Okay. Can I take
How
the
much XP
cloak?
is usually for like a regular
Level
person?
3 a bear by raw is challenging 4, so it'd only be like 100 or 200.
I'll give you
not bad.
How
like
much AC do I get for that?
400.
A great helm is traditionally just +1 enhanced with that.
But it's made of bone, so it's easier to break.
I'll give you guys about 400 XP.
Nice.
And you guys feel like very great about
You don't
stuff.
get a feat at level 3, right?
No. Yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Yeah, you do.
And Sam, this
You were supposed to level up if you're already.
and
pretty
you.
sure.
I know, but I just
Are you
haven't-
just now hitting 3?
Yeah, I just.
I have
I
been
won't
at-
level.
I've
because
been at
I'm
3,
level 4,
but I haven't
starting
taken
to
a
fold
feat.
with this character.
While
So
you
it's
guys
gonna-
were fighting,
Yeah,
it
that
has
gets me level
been-
4. You level 4 then? We should all be level 4 then.
Oh.
Yeah, I had 3,800 XP. So I'm assuming.
So yeah, I thought you guys should have been level 3.
Yeah, I was level 3, I just hadn't taken my feat yet, because
So
I...
you
got
guys are
this
level
thing.
4 now?
I believe.
And then I just won't level up, and now we're all level 4.
Yeah, that's fine. While you guys were fighting, you two, you brothers, this has been the clearest mind you have had in weeks. Like, while you were fighting,
Can I
Your
not
mind's
know
are
that
clear.
necessarily, but can this skull helmet provide like a fire resistance +1? Because there's a fire
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna do that anyways, but you guys weren't gonna know until you guys used them.
Okay. Can I craft a rogue's cloak out of this bear pellet?
Yeah. Wait, do you need resistance to fire?
Yeah, like I'll just take 1 point less of damage from fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ran at 20.
You make this beautiful cloak. It's like scarred up. It's not perfect. This bear's been through a bunch of battles.
Well, yeah. So I want to make it big enough just for him.
This bear is huge, so you have like a lot left.
So can I take I want to take the head.
So bear leather
like,
armor is what you're
Take
saying?
so it's like the head is the hood, and he pulls like the head over his head, and it's
You
like
want the teeth still in?
yeah. No, this is part of the skull, and that's
You
what
want
he
to make
has.
a necklace or something?
Yeah, we can make the claws and stuff. Like that's what I want. The claws could be like this.
You make him. What is
Leather armor
Yours
is
could be like a
traditionally
+1
plus
fire
3.
damage to the
Yeah.
claws.
Like
yeah.
armor?
Yeah, you
but-
wear the claws.
And then
you?
you
That
do
bear
a slash,
armor?
and it
Yeah.
does a natural attack, which you're a druid.
Yeah.
So you might
Well,
want to make your
it's-
wild. No, that's what you do, right?
I'm making it
So
for
you
him.
use
I want because it's a rogue cloak.
But like
the
plus
cloak.
2
Maybe you should
to
keep the claws
Yeah, I'll keep the claws.
because then you can when you do a
fire
wild shape.
resistance?
If you get to
Okay, yeah.
5th level, you unlock wild shape, and at 8th or 9th level, you unlock a second size category of wild shaping where you're bigger.
Yeah.
You could make your bigger one bear, right? And then have these claws. You have built them over your actual bear claws, and then they add fire damage because they're from the fire spirit there. And that would be cool.
Yeah, I'll keep the claws and stuff, but I'll make this cloak and I give it to Bixby, and I'm like,
It fits
Here.
super well.
Yeah, make sure you write down you have the
stuff.
claws.
I think I said plus 2 with fire resistance.
Oh, that's even better. You said +1. But
Yeah,
I'll
+2.
put +2.
so yeah, I'm like, Bixby, I know you really wanted that skull, and it was just a little too big for you. I took the pelt, and I made you this cloak.
Looks like a badass.
Oh, a cloak?
This
I already
black-
have a unicorn cloak. Can you make it leather armor?
No, it's a nat 20 bear cloak with a bear
But
head.
Wave made me this.
I guess I'll wear it.
You could wear it.
I
This just has a lot of sentimental
It's
value.
a nat 20. I can't just, butcher it into something
I
else.
would say
It's too small for you.
It is built specifically for him.
like it's super skinny.
I'm just kidding, I didn't
Like
do
you
that.
got it,
Yeah.
but it take like.
I wear it
20
over
minutes to,
top
like,
of the
make it.
unicorn one. I just wear them both. I'm a caveman. I can be.
If you
covered
fuck it
birds.
super hot, you're like, this is not.
So bad.
But during the
You
night,
start, like-
bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so comfy in the night. Like, it's just the daytime that this shit sucks.
No,
It keeps the
I'll
bugs off
keep
my
it.
skin.
I changed my mind. I'll keep the bear cloak.
You could use it like.
I forgot you had a cloak. And
But there's a
'cause I've
lot
got
of
these
bear.
claws,
Could you make me leather armor? Like, there's a lot
There
of
is
bear.
a lot of bear. So yeah, when
Like,
I
I'm
make this
small.
cloak though, can I make it so I can put my arms in its arms?
I would say,
Because I'm still walking around in clothes.
You
I'm like,
have-
Yeah, I don't have any leather armor.
what else?
Can
what
I-
armor do you have? Do you have hand armor?
No, I have literally clothes.
I'm
wearing
reading through the
I'm wearing a
bones.
fabric tunic made
I'm
of
rooting
glasses.
through the bones,
I'm
and
a
I want to
caveman.
take
How about
its
if
big
he
thigh
gives
bone.
you like?
I'm gonna make it
sleeve
into a
armor?
great club.
Like,
So
yeah, okay.
replace
Or
one
leg
that I
armor,
lost.
because it's not a
And
lot.
it'll help
Long
against
time ago.
bugs, bro. Like, I got mosquito
That's a good
bites
idea.
out the ass.
But
Good.
it's still
Big bear.
resistance to fire. So your arms could get fired.
Yeah, I'll craft armor like out of the rest of it, because I didn't use much of the bear to make this.
Yeah, like,
Because
I'm
it's a
like
halfling
3.5
size,
feet
yeah.
tall. Like,
That's what I want to use the arms as like sleeves. I want to attach the claws to it, so I can just could just put my hands in there and use its hands as like natural claw attacks. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you could do? You could put on rope and make it like a when you swing it, it's like a net. It goes behind them and goes into their skin. It's like a net
Oh, like their
with the claws.
claw attack.
Like you do this
Yeah.
and the
so
string
then,
goes around.
the remaining
So
clothes
I make a
there,
cloak, right?
We take a tree. We have him cut down a
Here.
tree.
Let me make armor. I got a 19 plus my craft, which is 3, so 22 to craft leather armor.
You know how
the
I
rest of it.
had Drago's layout armor?
Yeah,
You guys should have it like that too. Like all the armor pieces. Try to
like that
get all
piece of
armor
paper right there that's underneath your notebook.
Yeah. Try to actually get armor pieces for these. And then
Yeah, I've printed a bunch of those. They're around here.
Nice,
Yeah,
did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
so like you guys have all the armor you need.
They're probably just in one of these boxes.
That's fair. I need to.
I can print more of those.
You should
too.
print some more of them because
It's like I just gave you these two hands. Now you have
Yeah, here they are.
ankles
That was right.
and shit like that.
Here's just the stack.
Oh, they're all colored too, so I didn't know if that was like the original or something.
No, yeah, they're all good.
Yeah, because right now
I have shoulders item is unicorn cloak. And then my armor body item is bear leather armor.
And how much leather armor am I able to make? Am I able to make enough for him?
If I'm gonna be
and-
real,
Just-
it depends on the
just
size of
Just
the
hands
monster.
and cape.
That's fair. That's fine. So yeah, I make you leather armor. I've got the cape.
So, yeah, I'm still pretty basic though. And my hands,
Oh yeah.
have a
Well-
sling, shit like that. Like unicorn leg bone actually on my waist.
Bear claw. Okay. And then yeah, we cook the shit out of a lot of the bear.
Well, I was thinking we take as much of the bear's meat as we can, any remaining hide, and make a big like a stick, and then just tie that like a loop, so it's kind of like a hammock essentially,
Yeah.
and then put all the meat in that, and then just shoulder carry the whole carcass, backbone, and all.
Yeah.
You guys should roll for spot.
I am good at that. I got a nat 1, so I'm not.
I got a
good at
2
that
plus
today.
6.
Got a
Or not
18.
6, but
It's only plus 3. Sorry.
You feel like
Five.
the bears in the back stand. And
I grab my quarterstaff immediately and stand up straight.
you look up behind you and there's another black bear right up to you guys that got super close.
I'm
Now
like-
you are standing Like it's right there and it's right there. They got like really close.
I put down my weapon. I'm like, guys, there's a bear behind us.
Cool. All of you guys should go for initiative.
Can I speak with animals?
23.
For what?
Initiative.
Initiative.
I cast speak with animals.
I got a 20 on that.
I got a 21. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why are you coming to find us like that? What do you want?
It is not speaking. You feel rage on her.
You killed her husband, let's just kill her.
This bear's mad, guys. This bear's very mad.
Dylan. Rodney, you go first. Well, yeah, you go first.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to jump on the back of the bear and sap it with my unicorn leg bone. First, the bear gets a attack of opportunity on me while I try to climb it because I don't have improved grapple. But I did get plus 8, a 24 on my grapple.
24. So that is that against the armor class?
Yeah. For its touch armor class at that.
It passes.
Alright, so now it basically gets an escape artist or a grapple to attempt to fling me off as I try to ride.
Well, hold on. It has to attack you while you go up. I got a 18 to hit.
Miss.
Okay,
Thank
now
you, leather
you-
armor.
Good times.
Literally just got me there. I was at 18. So I'm now at 20. For my actual grapple, though, to ride him, I only got a 3 plus whatever, but I know that's going to lose. He's going to fling me the fuck off.
And I
That's
go
Dex,
against
I got a
you.
7.
Yeah, beat your first. Got a
This time I got a 14. Or 18, sorry for the grapple.
24. I got a 24.
Alright, it's up to it. Does it throw me off or does it try to grapple me?
I got a nat 20. It tries to it grapples you.
Okay.
Dylan.
Where's my spell?
I am pinned by the bear. I was hoping that one shot at Fang.
Perfect.
I failed the plan.
Fucking.
Well, I was
Use
actually,
for
I
this
had my
spell.
Great Club out, because that's what I was working on. I just made it from the other one. So I'm gonna charge at it and try to hit it in the mouth so that it lets him go.
Alright.
So I'm going a cold shot at its fucking mouth. So -4 for that. I got a 16 total.
You hit.
I do 9 points of damage to its fucking jaw with a great club.
You smack it in the mouth, and the
Lock
mouth
him out.
lets go, but it is locked on with your hands on you. Like,
Yeah.
it's in your skin. But
So-
you do make the mouth get off of it, so it's not biting.
Does it
you
like break
anymore.
any teeth or anything? Because 9 points of damage is pretty substantial.
It's like getting hit with a long sword for max damage by a
Yeah,
normal person.
you hit me 3 go.
So it shouldn't, for the most part, it shouldn't use its bite attacks anymore. Because it would hurt.
So,
Depending
can
on the
I
hardness, if you broke its teeth.
cast
yeah.
hide from animals?
I hit it with its another
On
bear's
him.
bone.
Well,
No,
I think
yeah.
bonus
Subject
hardness 10.
is hidden.
Or no, it's, hard, it's
you
a
just
little
got
bit.
hit in the
I
face.
think it's 12.
Okay.
It's locked
No,
on.
I think it's 8.
Can
It's a
I
little worse
rush
than that.
called shots, jam my quarterstaff just into its fucking mouth?
You can roll. -4.
Yep. Cold shot.
It's not gonna work. I got a 9.
No.
Sorry, I tried to help you. I failed you.
It's turn.
I'm gonna do an escape artist on its turn to try to escape the grapple. It was an 11 plus whatever. Oh, plus 8. Oh, plus escape artist. So plus 11, 22.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
can't reach it when I try.
So I'm not. It's not that I'm free. It is just that it does not get to automatically crit me this turn.
So are you free now? Is that
Well, I'm not currently grappled yet, but I'm still like under it and stuff, so I can't crit it while I'm
it lets go of you and tries to hit Dylan.
That's fair.
It 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright.
The bears are
It's
pretty
not
much.
a 1d4, is that this?
That's a D4, yeah.
8. 8 damage. And it gets you pretty good on your chest. Like, there's a big scratch. And it did rip through your
My
shirt.
my hide armor.
Yeah. And it got you good.
Basically, I imagine I just rolled out from under his paw like, whoop, but I'm still here.
He was like, you try to do escape artist and you like almost got away and he's like, fuck, this dude hit me.
Yeah.
Now it is Rodney. No, yeah, Rodney's turn.
I'm going to do a tumble to move through this threatened square without provoking AOO.
Alright.
So I got an 11 plus 11, 22. So it does get its AOO, but my AC is 22 for this.
Alright. It tied, but I'm just gonna say got past it. It's
Nice.
tied.
Then in this case, I'm just going to try to sap it. I'm going to roll. Well, first I got to feint. So bluff. Bluff is a plus 11. So I swear this thing's only rolling 11. 22 again.
Alright.
So it gets a sense motive against that 22.
Wait, why?
Because I'm breaking its ankles like a basketball.
So it's going against its underground?
No,
it's
it's
a sense motive.
Sense motive.
So it rolls
Wisdom.
a d20 and then it's a sense motive.
It might not have a bonus to sense
So it's
motive.
just a flat roll.
So 18.
So it failed, so I get my sneak attack. Now I roll against the flat-footed AC. I got a non-nat 20.
Alright. Well, then. Wait, never mind.
Yeah, it's not a crit, but there it is. And now that we're level 4, hold on. 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 7 points of damage. And that is non-lethal damage, so it goes against its constitution. Like, basically, it's not against its score, but that adds up in a separate pool. And if we kill it with that damage, it's knocked out.
It is passed out. It fell to the ground.
I fucking cudgeled it, fam!
Yeah, it is out. But it's not dead. You need to go and...
Yeah, I want to hit it really, really fucking hard. I got a
So
two-handed
yeah.
ding. Do I have power attack?
I look away.
I have power attack, so I'm gonna take a -5 to hit to give a +5 to my
Plus
damage.
10 if it's two-handed.
If it's
Use
two-handed, so
extra
it's
bonus
+10.
And it's coup de grace, so you automatically hit, automatically crit.
Okay, well I got a 13, and then for the second to confirm, I got a 26. And then for my damage, I did 3 plus 3, so 6. Crit would be 12, plus 10 more, so
Where are
No,
you
plus
hitting
plus
it?
20
more.
more.
Where are you hitting it?
I hit it in the face.
Yeah, you smash his face.
Yeah.
Straight up squish its skull.
Yeah, I did like 36 damage or something like that. 32, 36, somewhere in there.
Well,
Slaughter it, yeah.
we know what we're doing with this one.
And I just totally, and I was like it wasn't trying to destroy its skull, but I wasn't letting this
I
thing.
take out that.
Well, it wasn't...
It snuck up on us.
I take out the brass
wasn't
knife.
like the one you just killed. Like,
Okay.
it's a regular barrel skull.
That's
Like,
fair.
I take that log I had before that we were talking about with the other one, and this time I'm just gonna put it over the dead bear or whatever, and I'm gonna tie the bear's legs to it and be like, all right, now we just gotta. Oh, it's too heavy. I'm gonna have one.
Yeah.
I would have take all the teeth from the bear. I just took the two though.
It is smashed, so like it's easy to get used.
Cool. How many do I get?
How many is usually in?
Like 20 or 30, really.
It's
I
only
would
got like
say
50.
16.
16. I'll take that. You know, I'm gonna start fashioning those into like a necklace with like a piece of leather.
You could put them
I'm
on
just
your
gonna
great club and have.
They're pretty big. It's a full-grown bear.
I don't want to do that. I want a
like
necklace.
great club, like
It's a trophy. If I can beat this thing's teeth out.
That's good. But yeah, so we got a problem. I managed to make a hoist material thing, but I'm not strong enough to lift it. We need more people. If I lift this bear and Dylan and Sam lift this bear, is it enough to get it off the ground? Along with the other bear?
I don't know.
Yeah. Because I got it all set up to be hoistable, but we can't lift
You
it.
guys are tiny. But
Make
you,
a sled.
We need wheels. We need a cart. Even a sled will tear the
I
meat
feel like
apart.
you guys had like a horse
Alright,
or
if
two.
it's-
I tell you,
Wood.
I asked you guys if either of you know how to craft this into a necklace, and it should probably remind you guys of Kaisen. Your brother found a necklace that was made of teeth like this.
Yes. You guys have a PTSD moment.
Yeah, Kyson, I can make that for you.
I'm not Kaisen.
What?
My name's I'm Braxton.
No,
I
when
didn't
you
call
said
you anything
that,
else.
you're
What are you
like,
talking about?
You said Kaisen.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I've never heard that name before in my life.
I missed that little brother. Here's your necklace. The craft came back 23.
it's
that's
very
awesome.
good.
I actually feel a little better knowing that he's dead.
But
I
actually
forgot there for a moment.
Only level 7
In
depression.
this case, we'll leave behind all the bare bones. I think we can dodge the bones, keep the meat, keep the organs, keep the, the.
Can you like bury it and then you can come back for it maybe?
Well, in a dinosaur world, I doubt it. Velociraptors can dig.
Alright?
I need an animal companion.
Yeah, really. Like, a horse.
If that wasn't its
A
mate,
bear.
I would have
bear.
let you talk
Well,
to
then
him.
we couldn't hunt bears.
Well, just not. Well, yeah, we could. Bears hunt bears.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like polar bears. They hunt bears.
So, we, I guess leave the bones and just take all the meat back with us to camp. We get to camp and we put it in the longhouse in a big dump pile.
I want to take the claws from it too, though. Just take all of its claws.
That's like
You
8
notice?
total paws.
They're not as strong as the other ones you had.
Yeah, that one wasn't on fire, I noticed. So. These are probably all just regular bear.
But we have a massive feast and celebration for the bounty. I'm gonna see about. Are we near an ocean or anything?
We're just in a forest right now.
You know there's streams.
If we go through the
Well, I need
cave,
salt.
if we go back through the cave, there's an ocean.
Yeah, but that's a hike. I mean, we'd have to get a lot of salt to make that worth the burn. Like, if we take 3 of those shells to the place with us, fill them with salt water, boil it away, and just get 3 containers of salt, we could dry meat. But if we don't, that's so far, the meat will rot before we get back.
I don't even understand salt, honestly, or peppers, or any. You know what I mean? Like.
You're a spice person. You would definitely know that.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm a druid. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like drying meats.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
Well, it is like 500 years, so I guess
Like, that's pretty much all we know how to do
there
it.
should be some advancements by now.
Like, they used to take, like, ash and cover it on the meat as a way to dry it. Like, people were fucking
Yeah,
wild
if
about that.
we should just go back to the ocean for like a couple of months and just collect jars of sand or salt,
Legit, we need salt.
and then come back after we build like our house.
Well, that's what we can do in the winter months. In the winter
Yeah.
months, when it's really cold here, we go to the beach and we collect salt.
A beach episode.
But for now, we got our berries back home. We got our longhouse built. We need sustainable grain. I have something I want to do. Big rocks. We need huge rocks. I want to make what's called a smokestack. So you take these rocks, you make a circle of rocks, and then you take another pillar of rocks like so. You make a chimney out of it, and then that chimney you insert a brass pipe. That's the hard part. We got to get some sort of tube. It can be rock. They used to use a big sheet rock back in the day, like a piece of stone, and then just what you do is you run that rock into the house, like from your fire pit to the house, and then you take a log and you set that underneath that rock, and you hollow that log out. And you basically burn it from the middle out. And when you burn it from the middle out like that, these big logs will burn for like 24, 36 hours because it's so dense and so it's such a bad way to burn, but there is enough air that the cinders will make more ash, but not actually like spout fire. That heats this rock. That rock transfers the heat into the longhouse, and now you have a heater. The Norsemen or whatever invented that. The Vikings. They used to literally take a rock, like a log, like sideways, and then drill out the middle of it, burn it, and then take a full. Because they had metal.
Well, they had like
they would take
in
a
their
pipe.
longhouses, they would just put it in the middle like a big fire pit. And
Dylan,
then that party
your
going on,
character
so.
would know that the wall is kind of salty, so that maybe some kind of salt, maybe salt. You only know that because the wall you guys are next to. It's like a huge wall in the past.
The cave and everything, you know? The wall.
Because you made a stone out of it, so I feel like you may have put it in your mouth or something. It is salty.
I'll mention it. Although I will
Well,
say,
we
I don't
grind
know
up
how to
these
get that.
sulfur dioxide crystals that just happen to have salt on them. Like, there's no problem with this.
Because like salt, usually it's from the salt water, right? And then that makes the salt flats.
Yeah.
When it dries out.
But it is so.
Because the
So there's
water
like a
will get
huge
soaked
flood
up
here.
and the salt in it will get left behind.
This whole thing used to be in the water.
Yeah.
But like, we don't know that. But I'm
It's not anymore.
archaeologist. But we need a way to preserve this meat. My vote is we burn it to a crisp. Straight up charcoal that shit. That or leave it in the sunlight to make jerky, but then we have to cut it into strips. That'll be days of work.
Well, that could be something that Dragon can do.
Yeah.
They love the sun.
Yeah, they do love the sun. Okay.
Yeah.
We tell them to dry the meat in the jerky, and while they're drying the meat in the jerky, we get to work and making the Machu Picchu style farms. So how this is some work, but it's all doable by cavemen. We take rocks, and I'm talking big rocks, and we just move them into lines, huge walls of rock. Then we dig in front of those rocks down and put it behind the rocks. This creates like a huge staircase kind of thing, but now it's like 8 feet tall because you dug down in front of it. Now you have 8 feet high and then a flat. You do that again, you move more big rocks, do that over and over and over. And you get these like massive garden squares. Here, I'll just look it up. It's called Machu Picchu.
Yo, is there any drugs inside of that?
No.
You can do that.
That bowl, yeah.
Get a lighter. I would love to do a
It's
drug.
over here somewhere.
Once I remembered
It's
Kyson
blue, I don't see it.
died, I was
Might be
feeling
just
good enough to
stuff.
smoke a blunt.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So here's what it looks
Real
like
life.
when you're
Sick of
done.
this disrespect.
You get these hollow chambers, but it's
Yeah.
all just
Kyson was
because
the
all your
best.
walls are made of big rocks.
You loved Kyson.
No.
You loved him.
But
He was
because
right.
of these,
With
and
all
more
of your heart.
importantly, it's this
He
area
died.
in the bottom
And we
right
partied.
here. This is what I want to build. That. Where they used to grow their food, where these... that
So
area.
basically rice paddy kind of structures.
Well, kind of, but even bigger. It's grand. These are huge. That's what these pictures are from really
Do
far
we have
away.
enough room to do this in this
So,
area that we're currently living?
I don't know.
you could do something like this.
But essentially, you just keep bringing dirt and rocks from other places and building up.
There it is. Under
You make an artificial world.
So you make this mine.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Oh, I didn't know
They import the dirt, they import the stones. It's flat when they
It's right,
start,
it's there.
and then they build it up
Beside
like
you
a
over
staircase, and it's kind of like a natural pyramid. With it.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
like
do
this.
this.
I know.
But I figured it's gonna.
Thought
take
you were
a-
cooler
a
than
very
I
long
was. I
time.
thought I was cooler.
Yeah, when they first get there, this is all flat,
My
and
bad.
they literally bring all of that.
Have a
Sure.
later.
Huh?
Have a later.
I don't. You just want to go. Sorry, not right now, but later tonight. You just want to go to fucking Steak and Shake. Maybe once Rodney's gonna work.
Sure.
Because I would love to get a fucking ice cream. Sorry, that was on my mind just now.
I have.
Bro, I've been
actually
thinking
not
about
done
ordering a pizza this whole time, but I'm like resisting the temptation.
it. Well, I am going to. You guys want to make this Mono Picchu thing? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. 2.5 years, and this is a lot shorter than it would be. It'd probably be 5 years. But the eggs help you with their magic. They didn't they can't lift it, but they lifted it with their magic and stuff and helped you.
And Eli's
And
got it.
inspired,
Yeah,
and
Eli's there.
you guys have 2 dragons. Like,
Those
2
are good.
years, you guys make this. You guys built some, not cabins, but Indian things.
It's basically like in the Machu Picchu, you would have a staircase, and you just live in this area, and then there's definitely just dirt above you where shit grows.
But the eggs explain that there has to be like a hole in the middle of this so that stone can still see the sun. So it has to be around it and a hole that goes down or something.
So at the center ring area, it's all just a cupcake.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's all day, but it has to have some sun in the day.
Oh no, we revere these eggs. No man, we're leaving a huge hole. Like everywhere that's in their area, then it's just gonna be straight down. And it's all gonna be built up around it, so it's gonna be like an artificial volcano.
Or you guys could in the
Drago's
inside
gonna
of
make
your
a
whole
temple of the
thing
sun in there.
have
Yeah.
stairs that go down.
Have like a little chimney at the top, and then have it to where when the sun comes in, it all like blows up with all these like reflective limestone pillars and shit. And
Yeah.
so even during the night, it's always just as bright from moonlight. And you say it's the chamber of the sun always shines.
Chamber of the sun.
Yeah. That's all they explain.
So that's what we do.
That.
So that chamber would probably look like a jar from the inside, but from the
Yeah.
outside, it just looks like a hole in the middle of our
And it
compartment.
has stairs going down the outside to get down.
Yeah.
Not on the outside, but the inside. Outside.
But when we start like growing stuff, I definitely want to grab all of these trainees that I keep finding and just make like I don't have a lighter, but just make like fields of
We gotta
these
find that
berries. That's the first thing I
I
want
thought
to
I
like
seen on here,
start
and then
growing
you
in
picked up
mass.
a lighter, and not a lighter.
Oh, I
but-
did. I
and
flipped
you-
it into this box. I bet it's under the. It's in one of these boxes.
Right here.
Yeah, so I start growing berries basically.
We need.
You do
green.
have a lot of.
I want berries.
You
I wanna make
know,
wine.
before they start stacking the stones and stuff, there is a lot of edibles here that you do dug up.
Hey man, tons of edibles.
Like, you know how to pick the root and everything. So you're gonna replant them.
Yeah, I'll replant a lot of the plants.
So
We're basically trying to
there's
live
a
as
lot.
one with nature.
Give
as
me
possible.
1 second.
Yeah.
I want to pull up our calendar.
We're basically
and find
making a
out
massive
what month
hobby.
it is.
So it's like 2.5 years. Probably gonna be at the end of the
It can be whatever you
the
want.
third year.
Yeah, we can do that. The last month of the third year or whatever.
Yeah.
I just gotta find the actual.
So yeah, and then I'm also like constantly looking for mushrooms and herbs.
You do all this, but when you make a map on that world we play with the kingdoms on the computer,
Yeah,
and you get berries and
Age of
stuff.
Empires.
There's like on top, there's everywhere. Like, you can get anything.
So I brought up mushrooms because I kind of wanted to find some of those berserk mushrooms.
Yeah, you did. Like you have berserk mushrooms, magic mushrooms, some other magic mushrooms that you don't even know of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
And-
gonna start cultivating different types of plants and
Some of them,
medicines.
if you put down, like they could be plus one with fire, plus one with cold. You
That's just
remember
For the
when,
plus ones, you should
in
have
Gray?
skill places to get them.
in Gray? Yeah, this is 3 years, so
That's fair, yeah.
you guys went somewhere and got these rocks, or you guys took the rocks off the mountain,
Yeah.
whatever.
It took a long time to move them.
Yeah.
Like, you guys went down to the ocean part, like a big stream that kind of looks like an ocean. Bigger one than, no, you guys seen the ocean.
And we gathered plenty of like salt and stuff, and we kind of got.
We
You
got
guys
sustained.
didn't,
I mean, we
Yeah,
thought
so-
we'd lived through 2 winters by this point.
I feel like you guys have to go back through the wall to get soap. Not soap, salt.
Okay.
Soap, I can make soap. Like,
we
so
got
soap
animal
is simple. You just take animal fat and then ash, mix that shit together. You could burn limestone to get your source of your base.
The water, you guys been here
You
for
really
a
just
long
need
time.
lime. And that's where
So,
the lime's coming from.
you guys follow the line next to the mountains on that wall. You guys have seen a couple streams that go in the wall. The water doesn't come straight out, it comes straight into the water. So it's traveling out of the wall. Well, to your guys' side.
Oh, okay.
So water's not coming in and out.
Okay.
So you guys need to be careful of not falling into the water. Because it goes into the caves. It's like a stream, not stream.
It's like
cave.
whitewater rapids,
Waterfall.
except you don't know what's underneath the ground.
Yeah. And every time you guys see a stream, it does that.
So, I got an idea.
And it's clear water. It's not salt water.
So we take like, well, okay, never mind. I don't know what a pickaxe is. Never mind.
I think you know when you reach that.
You know what a pickaxe is?
It just has an axe.
Yeah, sure. I have the stoneworker.
So, hypothetically speaking, do you think you could, like, turn one of these around so it, like, spews water out on our direction instead of towards the ocean?
Oh, what the fuck? How does that have to do with a pickaxe?
We gotta go down in there and carve out a tunnel to reroute it back around.
You do have Crimson and a miner.
I don't know how to mine, but I can make the tool.
You're welcome to hit it, but it's cat.
Crimson knows how to mine, and the other little dude that's here.
You can craft you anything too.
But if we can spew the water out in our direction, right? We could like put a little patch of some plant that doesn't need like personal care, but just needs a lot of water, and then we could just come and collect it every few months.
Yeah.
Just kind of make auto farms over here.
I think that'd work.
Yeah, okay.
But you guys don't see like any animals within the boundaries. You guys have to find them yourself on the outside.
That's fair. I'm constantly in the woods. Like, these guys are crafting stuff and doing all this stuff. I'm definitely out
Man, you run
gathering.
into the T-Rexes, you ran into all that kind of. But I don't know if you
So
just
which
ran.
animal should I companion?
You can pick any of them.
So many.
Gorilla.
A gorilla?
They can wield weapons.
We've had
You can give that
gorillas and stuff,
motherfucker a big
though.
fight.
A unicorn. You can have a unicorn.
Mega Raptor, bro. Ride it into battle. Hydra.
Any animal that's here, like they have all the animals so forested. Flying
That's a
squirrel.
problem. I just am not attracted to any animal right now. I'm gonna stick with bees. I want to build a bee hive, like, and I want to start cultivating bees. I want to have bees now. I'm 18 years old.
These aren't even animals.
They're insects.
They're vermin.
I have summoned Swarm.
Which works on vermin.
You're 23.
At this point, yeah. We've aged up another 2 years.
Yeah, so... I don't know.
My character is a well-established craftsman. I know how to build buildings now.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's our major thing. We need to find another civilization with which to trade our wine.
Who are you? What age are you now?
Huh?
What age?
I am 18.
So you got like, we can come out right at your birthday.
We get drunk as skunks on the Sam wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say Libra or anything.
What do you name your wine? Or something this
Well,
guy's gotta have an
so
title.
first of all, like, the way I make it, right, I accidentally
So we're
left,
halfway through the year.
like, a container of, like, a package of berries
It'd be currently
under
in
my
autumn.
mat, and I
It's
laid
the
on
first
it, and I
of Cone.
squished it really bad,
month
and
of
I
Cone.
left it there for a long time.
So that's in 3
And
years.
then I found out
This is 2.5 years.
gross, and I smelled it, I was like, it
At the
smells
end
so
of this
sweet,
month, there are
though.
4 holidays.
I squeezed it out, and I drank
The
some
first
of it.
day of the Celestial
and I got
Games.
slurped. I'm like, just a little bit.
So then you learn how to make it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait a minute, this is weird. Like, why am I able to do
Yeah,
this?
apparently,
that's
and
like,
it's probably
yeah,
our gods
so-
that host this. But apparently, at the
We
end
don't
of
know
this
how
month,
it works, but we know how to
Yeah.
do
they
it.
I
do
don't know how it
the
works
4-day
or why,
celebration.
but I know
It's
it does.
Celestial Games.
And
The
I
gods
don't know
do.
what to call it.
The game is called Godhead. The winner gets a wish, and the losers all burn in hell forever.
What? What are you talking
Okay.
about?
That's a monthly or a yearly holiday event that happens this month. It's
That's
at the end
pretty
of
extreme.
it's at the end of this month. It doesn't involve us. It's a thing the gods
I'm
do,
gonna say, like,
where
I don't think you guys would know about this.
like the gods will pick participants, and then it's kind of like an Olympics, but the gods do it.
Fair.
But yes.
No, it's so the berries are called treaties, and
Ant treaties.
they're like. Oh wait, I should name
Ant
it like.
treaties, treaty
We should
trees.
name it after.
Sorry,
like,
we'll make
family
it. We'll
or
make it.
something.
It's like an Olympics, but
What's
for all
like-
the races, sponsored by gods.
What was his name?
Tyson.
What about Kaisen's or
Revenge.
Kaisen's Wrath or something like that? Because it's bitter and hard, but
But it makes
you goofy.
Gavin Droop.
Huh?
Hey Droop.
What?
What's his name?
Tyson.
Tyson
Tyson.
Droop.
No, it's for the wine that I'm making.
Yeah.
Because I'm making out of these treaties. It's got berries though.
I know. But hey, Droop.
That's very I haven't started adding other ingredients to like change the flavors yet either. This is just straight berry.
Hey, it does the job.
Yeah, right. Well, just imagine when I start getting honey.
When I get really drunk, I don't scream when I sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't dream, so. See you down in the wall. That's me every
Yeah,
night.
I don't. Maybe not wrath because that makes it sound like it's bad.
So over the last 2 years, I've built up an unhealthy dependency upon wine.
Oh, who's Dylan? Who were you in love with?
I was in love with a girl named Kara.
Kara's Kiss.
Yes.
That's the name of the wine. Kara's
Kara's Delight.
Kiss.
the light or something.
But yes, fam.
Just one kiss from Kara, and you'll sleep soundly all night.
We still have more on our to-do list, but we have knocked out the World Wonder, so that is something to be proud of. Next is
Check.
walls, watchtowers, a coliseum, some babes. Any of this would be nice. Dino farm and a rice farm. Right now, the longhouse, yeah, it's just serving as a inn now.
Can I gather
What about some
bees
kind of
too?
barracks?
The barracks is on the list, but we have no one to use it. Find me a soldier.
Do you want to draw this out right now? Or
I did the longhouse. Someone else has to draw the Machu Picchu.
We should roll and give me some special bees. I'll find some bees out in the wild that I can
I didn't write
to
bees down.
cultivate.
Still funny. Nicole, you should draw that. So
Yeah.
we know what it looks like.
it looks like that.
We have a list.
I need to get the.
Machu Picchu
Where's
is
the
a
other map?
staircase.
It's underneath here, that's up.
This is the center.
Hey, I think the plug, like there's a plug in that thing over here. It's I think it's unplugged.
Alright.
Yeah, my vape is dead, and I'm like, man, it's been on the charge for like
It's
an
gonna be
hour.
hard to draw.
Can I get that list?
Yeah, Machu Picchu is pretty much impossible to draw. That's the problem. It's kind of like a isometric brick structure.
Sam, can you put it into Google?
Like it's like
Machu
that.
Picchu?
What kind of dinosaurs did we get? Did we get the Triceratops?
We didn't get any dinosaurs. We spent our entire time on Machu Picchu.
Yes, you guys have been at home the entire time. Sam has been out of the area. If he wants to fight one, he can.
I've been foraging and stuff.
So he knows the area.
Yeah, I
But
can
there
lead you
is a
guys to.
spot that you don't go past.
I know where a tribe of Triceratops usually roam and feed. We could go and maybe ask them if they want to live with us.
Do they know that there'll be food?
Yeah. What?
So this is what it's actually
they're,
like to
they're gonna
walk
be tilling the
around
ground.
Machu Picchu.
Livestock.
Like these are not, it's not overly tall in terms of bricks. It's just that you actually have you have to stack all of those and make these huge rows and dig out these trenches. But when you're done, this is an amazing city and it's all just natural. It's with dirt and shit, so you can use it for farming. You can use it for sleeping because the Inca, they just kind of lived everywhere.
Yeah.
But actually, look at the ground. You can tell there's like mesh. These rocks were incredibly well placed, like tiles
You
almost.
know what? I would say like Crimson is like the main like.
So, okay, I'll be honest, I'm reading about it here. It's a whole ass city.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So
that's
we
what-
can't just say we built Machu Picchu. We're like, what factor of
the
built
whole thing. So we got a circular thing here. We
for
built
the
up,
agriculture,
in, up,
right?
in,
Because
up,
it's not
in.
that doesn't count about the buildings and like
Oh
things
no,
like that.
just the
agriculture,
layout.
the layout. Okay, that's
You
what I
guys
was making
didn't
sure.
make the houses. You guys didn't make the stuff. You guys made the fucking mountain.
We literally made this part of the thing from this picture.
But your
here.
guys'
we did
house-
that.
Send me that picture.
That's
At the bottom.
Or tents.
That's a YouTube video.
Like what we seen last night in Red.
So this picture has it in the bottom right. If you zoom in, like this is what I showed you Nicole for my example of what I wanted. But you gotta zoom in on the bottom right of it. That's the load.
And when you guys make the bottom have like
But
little
it's
holes
literally
so the
this
animals can
section
come up and
is
lay
the
on it.
only part we built.
Is
The
that
bottom
what
there.
that was
That's
like?
it.
I want to hang out.
So it's got a little exterior wall,
and
a living
honestly
area, and then just a big
have
wall
not
of
been very
bricks.
comfortable with all the
They
killing
go towards
animals
the
that we're
rocks.
doing.
He's not
Okay,
either.
why?
Because we can
You
farm
know,
on it.
you always notice that everyone.
You can run. It's really easy to irrigate
always,
water.
like-
You just kind of pour water at the
Doesn't
top of
like
this,
this.
right? Like a natural spring or
Like the
something.
He has
Giant
stories
rice
once.
Yeah, and then it all runs down.
Stuff out there.
I
It
listen.
makes you happier.
Plus, it's
Like,
fucking awesome. Do you not want Machu Picchu?
I do. I just wanted to make sure I was writing down what we did right.
You guys just stacked a bunch of blocks.
Yeah.
And made your own landscape.
So I'm gonna post this in this.
did find some white bees. They have white recently. They're like those.
Or their hives look like. Do they
They're
glow?
shiny, yeah. And then you can see their honey, and then you do this on something. It goes in the glow.
So I wanna, I don't know, let's say like sleight of hand.
Did you
right?
see?
I want a sleight of hand, get
So
the
this
queen,
is
I sent you a thing.
and put it in a little leather
I think it's a
sack
good
that I
idea,
have
a good
and tie the top
representation.
off.
And you know.
But if you actually, here we are.
always
Here. Look at that
experiment
direction.
with
This is a
whatever.
360 video.
When
But
you
that's what I wanted to build.
put your berry
It's basically just land
stuff
staircase.
into like a drop of this.
Yeah, I mean,
it
I got
looks
you.
like
Yeah, I sent you a picture on Discord that I think
it
is a
looks like
little.
sparklies.
Oh, the
Actually, this does a
Yeah,
pretty
so
good
when you
job
put
of
the
it in
honey
this little
in there,
section.
it
This
looks
is all
like
we
little
really built.
crystals.
Guys, like
Yeah.
it's a 360 video, so you gotta clean it that way. But that's all we built. It's not anything crazy yet. We just started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got that. What I did was apparently I found some light bees,
Yes.
and they're like emit light.
I think
So
that's
I'm
pretty-
gonna make a couple of just boxes for them to be in, and I take the queen and sleight of hand her into a bag, and then I'll have like another bag. I just leave that bee inside the bag, and all the bees will go to that bag.
Okay.
And I'll just pick it up and tie it off and bring it to the box I have back at our house, and they won't
And
be
when
able to
you
sting me because they're
bring it
inside.
back to your thing, you see that the honey and stuff is locked right in here.
Nice. This is. And I put them inside the box, and it takes them a while to make honey and stuff, but once they do, yeah, I start.
And when you guys,
Mixing it into
you guys
alcohol.
know this about the eggs by now.
What you want is the vermin companion.
Where's that? What is that?
I found it in Jonathan Playground, so I gotta look it up on D&D
Okay.
tools.
Every full moon, they light up, they glow in the dark, and they look like royals, like a star inside of them.
Yeah.
And it looks
Yeah.
like anything
round.
around them.
What did I
It
call
looks like
this
a whole
drink?
universe.
What's her name's?
It's from the Eberron campaign setting.
I have that book.
When choosing an animal companion, you may instead choose vermin. Even though your companion is a vermin, you can cast spells on it and treat it as an animal, as if it were an animal. It gains an intelligence score of 1, but does not gain skills or feats. Additionally, the indicated adjustment in character level determines the special powers. For instance, vermin companions of 3rd level or higher may act as swarms. Monstrous scorpion examples are here as follows. For a level 0 character, you can take giant ants, fire beetles, soldiers, centipedes, bees, giant bee. And then when you hit 4th level, you gain access to the swarm variants of these. So giant praying mantis swarm, giant wasp swarm, giant bee swarm. Level 7, you get another upgrade. But yeah, just on
Yeah.
D tools. That's the website I always use for my shit.
What's the name of our city?
Naturalis. Naturalis.
How about just Turalis? Drop the Nate part.
I like it.
Like Turalis. I know, but we're deriving.
Should have a
Trollis.
name.
What if we just called it home? You're your home.
Yeah, but that's gonna have to
I
make
come
this
from
place
home. The land
ridiculous.
of home.
How about
Egg scare.
We call it tree land.
seed or something seed maybe?
That's how they used to name shit, bro. I'm not even playing.
Like
For
Pineland.
fertile.
Pineland. But
What kind of trees do we have here?
we could literally just name it like Windtown and be like the town of
yeah.
Birchland.
Birchland? Yeah, Birchland. That's what we're calling it. Birchland. Birchland.
So you have to be a non-good alignment.
It's probably, yeah.
I'm
B-
neutral, but can I just be neutral?
No, you've been pretty good.
But I want vermin.
Sure.
What if we just make that not be non-good?
Do we have rice?
I will be just.
If we have rice, is that
I'll
one
just
of our
be
foods?
much more less
Rice.
good.
Yeah, to grow.
Yeah, you
And
guys
it does
have
require
rice.
being a druid level 3 to even take it, so.
I'm level 4 now.
You guys
so.
have rice, you guys have onions, you
So,
guys have
we'll go into the monster ring and I'll find
carrots.
you your bee. You want a
I
giant
have
bee
a
or a
picture
giant
of rice
wasp?
growing on that like agriculture thing.
Plus,
so
if you
I
take
could
the
use
giant
this
bee,
if we-
it's 3 levels higher than if it were a giant
like,
wasp.
it's
Yeah.
easy to grow
Yeah, I
stuff
want a
here, you
giant
guys have.
We also have that
Over
holy
there.
chamber of the building, the chamber of the sun. the whole building, so that's one.
Yeah, it's not in this pile. Anybody find them? See the monster anywhere?
Oh, I'm right here, sorry.
Oh, cool. I just need to find him as giant. Oh, do you want a worker bee or a soldier bee? They are classified differently. I think one spits acid and the other stings better.
Not sure.
I would say these burn you.
What about queen bee?
That is
The
way
bees
out
that
of
you
your
did.
level right now.
The bees that you did, I feel like they burn you. Like, you know how, like, you touch, like, a light bulb?
285.
That's fair. Yeah. Just heat damage, not
Yeah,
fire
they don't
damage.
sting you. No, it's not nice. Like, yeah.
They can land on you if they want.
So yeah, so you've got giant bee, and then giant wasp is separate. So giant bee is a 3-hit dice. Giant wasp is a 5-hit dice. The giant bee, I'm about to describe this to you. It's not something you'd want to encounter in wild. Although many times larger than their standard bees, growing to a length of about 5 feet, they generally behave similar to their smaller cousins, choosing not to go into combat and acting very non-aggressively unless defending themselves or their hives. They do have a poison spit attack, I was correct. Injury, fortitude, DC 11, initial and secondary damage. Does a D4 con initial damage and a D4 con secondary damage after 1 round. The save DC is con based. A giant bee that successfully stings another creature can pull away, leaving its stinger. If it does so, it then dies. The giant bees have a +4 on spot. They have +4 on survival to orient themselves in the air. Then giant wasp stings a little better. They attack when hungry or threatened, or simply because they feel like a giant wasp will attract their prey to the death. They take dead or incapacitated opponents back to their lairs as food for unhatched younglings. They do also have a poison. Theirs is in their stinger. Injury, stab, DC 14, fortitude save, initial and secondary. DC, it's dex strain for theirs though. They paralyze you. And their poison varies based on their size, but it traditionally does 1 dex and then 1d4 dex as the second, or 1d6 dex as secondary. But here are their stat blocks. Have fun. The giant bee is actually on the page before that one. Giant wasp is the very last thing on this bottom right page. I would take the wasp because it doesn't die when it stings, personally.
Yeah. The wasp don't make honey.
But you,
That's very
don't you
important.
want fighting thing?
Not much druids. How much druids?
Yeah, but this bee is like a warrior, bro.
I got this stuff down on the wiki
It
now
seeks
too.
you out
So
because it wants you to be its queen. Because you're a druid. It probably broke out of the hive mind of whatever the fuck giant bees do. Like, giant queen bee was like, please get me more pollen. And he was like, I found this druid, you know, boss, and I just want to party up with him. I'm sorry. And then it breaks the bond, and the queen's like, fuck.
Bro.
That was a high-statted bee.
I like bees though. I know that like it makes more
pretty
sense
much
to me.
a
have we
Well,
gotten any? It's been 2.5 years, right?
It
Now
does
I
get
do.
bonuses.
I
It
try to
gives you
recruit
the
people to our
scout,
tribe. Have we
scout
gotten any
stuff.
other NPCs?
Yes.
And it
Yes,
doesn't
okay.
have to stab. It can
You
yeah, that's
guys, Sam is the one that usually finds them out in the woods. Probably
Okay.
like
Hunting
not
and stuff.
anywhere near us. So he's found a family of 4, a family of 3, and a woman.
I want to scout them out pretty
And a
heavily
man.
before I make contact. I don't want to just like talk to them. I want to see what they're all about, like how they're surviving and stuff.
Okay.
Sam, you have noticed with all of these people, they're usually
Let's.
clean.
Can we go ahead? I know this is a lot to ask of you to just do right off the bat, but like, can we actually make these NPCs? Because I'll put them down here, and then I'll make the NPCs.
That's fine.
So first, we have a family of 4. Mom and dad. What are they?
Mom and dad.
Race and class.
Humans. I would say they are salespeople, but
Okay.
they are not salespeople anymore.
Salespeople.
When you get to 7th level,
merchants.
you can
The
swap out your
merchants.
companion for a hell wasp.
But they,
Like literal hornets from hell.
They were kind of retired right now. They are
That's
just.
pretty good.
You guys notice that everything you guys find
It's based on
are
the size
gained
of what
from
it is. So when you
other
can summon a large
places,
animal to be your
and
companion or whatever, you get the
This
bigger
place, this island we're on,
size.
is
Smaller,
like
It does.
wildland.
You just don't have to hit dice
the
for
other
a swarm
people
of
don't
these
go
yet, but
on this
imagine
land.
you
This
just
is
pop
where
out 4 of
everyone
these bees and that's your swarm.
pirates.
It's pretty terrifying.
Okay.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
these
And then
things
what
are
about
5
the
feet
kids?
long, like,
They're both
kids
humans. Are they
are-
sons,
it's more
daughters?
like a
They have
bee
2 kids.
drill than a bee.
A son and a son.
2 sons.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what if you
What do they
coated
do?
its stinger with
One's
something
14,
so it's not
one's
actually
16,
stabbing with its
and
stinger, but you
they're
put like
just,
a barb on there or something?
Yeah.
So when it stabs something, like a cone
It's
pops off
farmers.
instead of its actual stinger.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I'll
They
think of
were,
something,
the
'cause I-
oldest was
I'll use
probably
it for
learning
combat
what the
later,
parents
right now,
did,
like,
but
You
You
made a
could, like,
wooden
go out
cone,
and
like a
find
dunce
Now
cap.
it's
bees
just
for me
here.
too. Like different varieties of bees.
Well,
you can find them.
As a druid of your level, we have players handle
And then-
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see what
We have a
abilities
family
it
of
has, but
3.
We haven't actually worried
The
about it.
two
But under the
parents
animal
are,
companion little sidebar, it should be 1 page further.
what are those archers?
Bottom, top right, top
Rangers?
left. One of these areas will be like abilities it
They
has
have
by
animal
hit dice.
companions.
At
What
fourth
race?
level, it should have gotten
They are
better.
humans,
Here,
and they have a daughter that
Pretty sure it's that
is
big.
17.
yeah. So,
That is a ranger, but all these guys
I
don't
was
have
sure
like
it
any
does
classes.
speak with animals of its kind.
Probably have like one.
What does she
class.
do? The daughter.
She's a ranger.
She's also a ranger. Does she have a wolf too? No.
Let's
young.
say they have horses.
No, I guess that is
The
that's a
two-
sorcerer thing.
Well, that's not an animal companion.
Bonus tricks. I can
No.
teach it flips.
Oh.
You can, you can teach it
That
guard,
one's spoiled.
and then we don't have to have watches anymore. It just stays alert on.
And
It has
the
bees?
daughter has a flying sword.
I have a whole bunch of guards.
That's a pretty good guard. So you know what you do? Bee has arms, right? Like, give it a little pointy stick and give it a shield and tell it, hey, whenever you attack someone, just stab it.
Yeah.
Like these are what size class is this bee? I mean, fuck.
Okay.
the
Probably
guy
then have
is
a-
a pirate. So he has stuff on sailing.
What race?
I would say
They
a
are medium. They're
Yeah.
medium. If you gave this thing,
Could I ride it?
you could definitely ride it. You're small.
Do a dwarf or like a.
Well, let me
a
see it. What
halfling.
its weight
be
capacity
a orc.
is.
That's fair.
He can, yeah.
It can carry
Like would that make
3
sense to be a
force
firework?
weight.
Sure.
It's not exactly the strongest.
Yeah, and
But with a strength score of
woman,
11, yeah, bro, you wouldn't over-encumber
she's
it.
just a
Come on.
normal
Hell
citizen.
yeah.
So now you need a javelin.
What's her job?
You guys can get her job. She was
And yeah, they have a +4 on spot and a
Oh,
+4
okay.
to
Yeah.
orient
Well,
themselves
keep that,
in
she's
the
a
air.
whore.
Which means
Yeah.
compared to like a
She
Pegasus,
came here
this
knowing
bee
what
is
she
really
does.
good
Well,
at staying
she
up.
probably
Yeah,
ran away
stabilizing.
from the whorehouse, most
Yeah.
likely.
Okay, then
What does
she's.
it fly?
a
It's good
seamstress.
maneuverability,
Yeah, whatever.
80 feet fly speed.
That's awesome.
What's her race?
Yeah,
like
+2
she
natural
is-
armor.
I'm gonna go.
How old is she? As
I'm
old
gonna make my
as the
character
universe, or
I
Younger.
was like, I want to find like
naive,
fire-based
whatever.
bees.
she's got to be
you know,
within 503.
grow honey that's got
And
fire
it-
elemental effect.
If
on
she's
it.
younger, she
Yeah,
should
fresh.
only at most be like 200.
Good luck getting
Yeah,
honey off
whatever
of it.
It has
is
dark vision
naive
60.
class. Like they don't know
That's
a
good,
lot.
yeah.
They're not
200
very,
years old.
Yeah.
So when you encounter them, these bees are not like your standard real bees. They call a group a buzz, and a buzz of bees is 2 to 5 bees, and then a hive is 11 to 20 bees and 1 queen.
And the woman archer and the other one's probably like a level 2, and the guy's a level 1.
That's
Keep them all
what
level 1.
this bee and I'm like.
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
want
make
to
them
know your
NPCs. I was
queen,
giving
and
you
he's like, listen,
real
bro,
stuff.
I got you.
The Rangers, you said?
You and I, we were together.
So the giant
you
queen
guys
bee is an
know-
epic
What about
monster.
the pirate?
That's
Pirate
what.
is
That's
Challenge
my.
rating
like
32 hit dice per
My
minute.
Three.
goal is to animal
Sailing.
companion that.
You got psionics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
I'm not signing up to fight that.
I'll be like,
a giant queen bee.
My
can kill a
liege.
dragon. It's straight up ridiculous. But just like her little
We have
bees,
citizens.
if she stabs with her stinger, she dies.
yeah.
She's not
Yeah,
any
that's
better
what-
than that.
Like, they're kooky, but they're okay. Like, we trust them.
We've vetted them out over time.
I introduce each of them to my wine when I talk to them. That's how I.
They, when you do that, like, put the honey in there, they never see anything like that. They always think it's cool. It's like a party trick.
Yeah, right.
And then I decided I want to take a giant bee as my animal companion. So
What's the plot? Like, what level do you have to be to get one?
level
3.
3.
You had to be level 3 and take a feat for it.
So yeah, I did that. I had a feat that I hadn't taken yet, so I just went ahead and used it for Vermin Companion. And
Now,
then-
don't underestimate the scale of this bee. This bee is bigger than he is.
Yeah, I can ride it. I
The
can
bee
ride
is
this
5 feet long and 3 feet wide, so it's a big bee. And then it's a medium class creature, and it is strong enough. We worked it out. It's not over encumbering the bee for him to ride on it. It flies at 80 feet around and has good maneuverability. The downside of this bee, it does have poison on its stinger, but if it stings ever, it leaves
It
its stinger
dies.
and dies.
So yeah.
Now their environment is like they usually buzz up in 2 to 5 bees, or a hive is 11 to 20. So they're not like a standard beehive where there's tens of thousands of these fuckers. It's a small select group, and their intelligence is 4, so they're smarter than dogs.
When I like animal companion this bee, I'm gonna be like, I want your queen as my companion. He's like, no, there's no way. And be like, all right, well, will you help me? And like, I want to make a pact with him to get good enough to make the queen my companion one day. But yeah, that's why I've got a big ass bee now that I ride sometimes.
Get you like a long spear, you know, deal that double damage on charge attacks, like gotcha.
Yeah, right.
And the 80 feet good is no joke. It can outfly a dragon. It's faster. This bee is like zip, zap, zoop. It doesn't fly like a bird does, where it has to go around. It's able to go straight up or straight down. It doesn't care.
You guys finished
It's not
everything
perfect, so it's slow.
on
Yeah.
Sam's Rock's birthday, and you guys haven't like put in the plans yet, but he has all the plans ready and ready to go. You guys just can do a party. With the
When's your
citizens.
birthday?
What month is it?
Right now it's 7/1 was when we skip kill.
When's that?
It's the first.
When's the
second one.
holiday? In this
The
month?
end of the.
That's my birthday.
There's a whole week of it. It starts on the 20th and it goes all the way through to the 3rd of next month.
My
So
birthday
the
is
calendars,
on the
they're
13th.
like, what's the first day of the year?
It's called Onera First.
That's what I was going.
Okay.
Under a tempestuous storm kind of thing.
Sam, your sister was born the same day.
And when
Wade was
when the
born
midwife
4/20.
came to give birth, she was terrified of the storm, and she tried to run out of the house, and she ran right into the door, and that's how I got my nickname.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, also as a kid, I had a habit of walking in the doors, but the first
When
one sounded
I
like
was
that.
born, it's kind of the same story. Same midwife, actually, funnily enough. She got me. I was the first one out, and they like, it's a son. And then she realized another baby was coming. She dropped me, and I hit a rock.
Oh,
And that's
that
why my
midwife-
name is Rock. And that's why my
My parents were so creative.
Yeah, I know. And then they named her Tammy.
Yeah, right? She needs a name. So, anyway, now that we have got ourselves pretty set up, what's the plan? What are we building next?
We just
Well,
keep building,
we
honestly.
do want dinosaur farm. I think that sounds fun. We could try to get a Triceratops. It'd be able to help us till these fields.
Listen, I
Move
am
some of
not
these rocks.
comfortable with just harvesting these animals in pens.
Why not?
Because
Yeah,
Triceratops lives in the wild. You can't just bring it here and put it in a pen and
You
say,
can convince it. Give it a home.
yeah, oh hey buddy, you want to come live where it's safe until we eat you?
Yeah.
No, it's
We just don't
not.
tell them we're gonna eat them someday.
No, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying?
All of you guys roll for spot.
I got a
19.
6. I'm like, listen, we could get a couple of Triceratops friends
I got a 7.
to help till the fields.
Well, you're looking at them trying to explain what you're saying. Behind them, from distance, you see like the woods be stirred with I don't know, a bunch of birds go up. You know what I'm talking about?
I run to the thing we previously discussed we wanted to build, like a town alert system, whatever that has become
like
at
a
this point.
the horn or
The
whatever.
horn. Like,
And
attack! Village under attack! shebang. What? Eastern Wall! And I run towards it,
Woods,
Oh.
sorta. It's like a little bit out in the woods.
Now that I know what's happening, can we do a spot check to see what it could be?
Yeah, you can't see it because of the woods. It's in the woods.
Alright, yeah, well, I'm gonna be on my beam. I'll fly in the air.
Oh, you're all going?
Yes.
I,
Do I need to do initiatives too?
Huh?
Do we
I
do
wanna climb a
initiatives?
Oh, no, you guys, you seen them.
Climb a tree.
Okay. You run out. You try to get in front of whatever it is. You climb the tree and wait. These guys, what are you doing?
I'm like recon team in my mind, you know what I mean? I want to go over top and kind of look and see if I can see what it is. I want to know what we're gonna fight.
Alright. You guys see, like, is there, like, any old carriages? Is there anything old carriages?
Old carriages.
Is there anything
There's
old in
like
carriages?
parts, I guess.
Think
Would be
parts
like,
would
yeah,
be-
depending
once they
on-
built wheels, they were like, let's put a top on this bitch. And
Alright.
Yeah. What if we hook these wheels together and set them
yeah,
apart?
yeah.
You guys see a couple people. 3 carriages, no, 4 carriages. They have cages on them. You guys
Cages?
can't see anything in it because there is like drapes on them. But
Slavers.
there's 4 carriages, there's people walking in front of them, and a horse.
How many people?
One.
Okay, I want to go back. Do I know where you are? Or you just
No,
mentioned
I'm
now?
hidden in a tree.
Do I know where you are? Are you at the town edge or?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, I'm gonna come back and give you that information. Tell you that
What
there's
information?
what 4 carriages you said? 4 carriages, 5 people, 1
Carrying
horse.
something.
They've got something in cages, but the cages are covered. Or in these barred boxes. I don't know what's in it. I couldn't see through it or anything, but there's something I think inside of them.
Knowledge of like local. 13.
13.
Do I have
I've
any
never
idea?
seen a carriage before, so I'm like,
You don't know what this is. You guys
We should
see-
invite them over. Maybe they'll want to join the
okay.
tribe.
Yeah, so yeah. I'll head over back on my B, and like I want to land like kind of in front of them, maybe like 50 feet in front of them, in front of my B, like, and then I hop off.
They all stop. They're looking at you. They start looking around.
Mike.
Hello.
One of them,
What race are they?
Yeah, what
Really?
race are they? That's
There
probably a good
is-
question I should ask first.
I said how many? 5 people?
Yeah.
3 humans, 1 ogre,
Ogre.
and a halfling.
A halfling.
So, a little bit of wolf stuff on my end here. I've been running ogres very specially. Ogres, when they're created, are outcasts of the Urda
Well, we're not
society.
doing the same world anymore. Because you're doing way too much stuff that's not in ours.
Okay.
But we can do that, but it's just not. That's up to Nicole. Because you're keeping like 3.5 gods and stuff like that. We're not keeping really any of that.
Yeah. The,
Where do ogres come from?
one of the humans come up. He's
Probably
like
some evil nature
baby
twist
in his
still.
30s, super
Similar
ugly.
origin, just a different god name.
Hunchback.
Things like that.
Well,
I don't know
Urda
what
is
the
just
Urda
a
are.
species that they.
Hello.
Urda are a
Young.
species of people that are created at the dawn of the universe,
Hi.
and they were green and tall and beautiful and stuff. And then they made a very advanced society very quickly. They rivaled the gods' early society, so the gods twisted them.
and have some of our. What's the name of the?
So they didn't
what's
really do
her
anything
name's
wrong.
girlfriend? Anyway,
It's just that they got too smart
Name
too
of what?
fast.
what's his name's girlfriend? The girl he liked.
Kara, K-A-R-A.
K-A-R-A.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, come and take a load off and have some of our Kara's Kiss. It's a delicious drink that I made myself.
We're down.
And I lead them to
While they're
like,
going back at you, they're starting to talk to you and they're like, we've been going around here for a while. We're looking for this one place that I guess has like eggs and stuff.
really? That's cool.
One of our teammates back there is here like years ago, I guess.
Really? One of your teammates?
Who?
The other human on the phone.
Do you know them?
No.
Oh.
That was like years back.
Well, come to our tent and we can talk it over with everybody else in our tribe.
They park all the stuff and they follow you.
So I didn't tell them about
I
the eggs, but they're here for sure, and I didn't tell them about him.
I want to sneak around to the carts. I think I have a plus 16 now, so that's like a 27.
So I assume that we are keeping their company.
I want
right
to
now with the rest
sneak
of
and
the
see
town.
what's under that.
Yeah.
Under the carriages. And on my hide, it's also plus 16, so 27.
Do you have a light or anything that you could see inside of the villages?
I think I have dark vision or
You have
low
dark-
light vision as a half. Right, don't I have that?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
I don't know.
Well, you know what?
It's daytime now.
Elves have it though, right?
Yeah, but I'm.
You guys can have swords, but you guys don't have elves.
That's good.
Or you can use one of Sam's bees as a light.
Oh yeah, but.
Yeah, they glow. They do glow. They're in the area.
No, they don't. That's the first thing.
You can go ask Sam to wait. You're talking to him. You
Yeah.
get some of the bees.
So, yeah, I take a bee, but and I see if it glows. You know. And
Yeah.
Well, they're light bees.
They're used to them,
So
by
they
the way.
all, they've been here for about a year. So you know that the bees here glow, and also the honey glows too.
Are you
So I take
so
a handful
scared?
of honey.
Wait,
and-
are you so scared of bees?
Yeah.
You think you would have got over it by now if
No.
there's bees here? Alright, so you're just doing it anyway.
I have a
I'm
giant
not
bee. I'm sure that
doing
makes you fine about
So I'm instead going to, I'll just craft a quick torch. Like this guy can. Nat 20.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna sneak up with my torch and see what's under there.
The first one, you see, it's like a white horse. And so you can see it's pretty big.
Okay.
You see its ass, only, like he's sitting.
So I go back, I'm gonna tell Sam, they're monster traders. I think they sell monsters.
Okay. So we're like talking to them for a while. Do they give us any indication what they got in their carriages or what they're doing here?
They
Other than, they want eggs.
are a traveling show. They bring happiness to this dark age.
Bars.
People can't see
How do you bring
from
happiness?
all the way over there. They've never seen a unicorn or a harpy or
You have a unicorn?
or the evilest of evil.
You have any, what? What's that?
The ones that walk in the dark.
Knowledge nature. Do you know what the fuck that means?
Wendigo, I don't know.
Two. Two.
See, you don't even know what it is. I don't even know any of these.
I'm definitely like,
We bring
I've killed some big stuff.
when people see a unicorn.
you
they're
have a
like,
unicorn? We've killed a unicorn.
That's very awesome. We seen one a while ago and we got one when I was sleeping.
Well, the only thing I managed to knock out of our travels is a bear.
Bear?
And knocked it straight out. Then somebody cut its head off. Or smashed its head in.
Yeah. But, and the lady walks over, she's like, I'm the, what's it called? The person that's the showman.
Oh,
No, we can't be a circus. Imagine if we had had that bear. We could have been a circus. We could have trained that bear to ride a unicycle.
fucked up. Yeah.
They just would have had to have
Can you
invented
show
a
us
unicycle.
your collection?
Yeah. Goes over, it's about, it's like nighttime now.
I'm like-
Okay.
I'm like to my bee, like, go hide somewhere. I'm like,
Takes over first. These cages are like pretty big. They take the sheet off the first one. It's a white unicorn. It's beautiful. It's sparkly, clean.
it's beautiful.
Sitting.
Can they come to our village for a show?
Well, they would already talk to you guys. They're looking for these eggs. These beautiful eggs that we've never heard of before, but our
Nope.
friend
Never heard
has seen them in this area a long, long time ago. And he's seen the most beautiful eggs. They look like stars, universes inside. He stayed with these guys for a while, I guess, and brought so much joy.
Never heard of those, but
You haven't seen
Good
any
luck.
around here? How long you guys been here?
Years.
4 years now.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. No, we've traveled this area pretty heavily too. Yeah.
If you guys find any, we have riches that we could share with you guys.
Oh, okay. What kind of riches?
Walks over to this wooden, shady fucking shack. It's like a box, but really shady. Opens it. There's a bunch of jewels in there. Beautiful jewels, like necklaces, earrings. Like beautiful, sparkly shit.
Okay, and that shit is shining.
Yeah, beautiful. We had riches fun days. You don't know what people would pay to look at these things.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I have no idea how to do that.
I don't even know what pain means, honestly.
The other cage whips
Like,
out
they give you
that
food for this stuff?
there is food. It's good, but it's not what we
Yeah, you gotta switch out your gun.
But it takes off the second
No!
cage.
You've been captured, dog.
There
That was a nice
is-
try to escape.
Huge, ugly herpes in there. Not ugly, but herpes, what they look like. It's like sitting there and it's like growling at you guys.
I love
Like
that
not
Harpies
okay
apparently
with this.
sing similar to sirens, and they've got like a will save on their songs. Other than that reason, man, I was like, man, Harpies are way
Yeah.
worse.
You have a heartbeat? That seems.
Yeah, we what is it called? They
talent.
yeah, detalent and took out its
Vocal cords?
yeah.
Damn. That's fucked up.
That's, yeah.
Wow.
And then
So, now how many more cages? They have 4 cages? Okay. What's the other ones?
takes off the other one. It's this little girl. She looks normal.
Ma'am!
She's not normal. She's probably like thousands of years old. Don't let her adorable face fool you.
That's
She
not
is
true.
adorable.
I'm as old as the beginning.
Huh?
I'm not as old as the beginning, and I'm not 1,000.
No, I don't know. She's been there for a long time. She can't die. Whatever I do.
I don't
Doesn't
believe you, by
die.
the way. You haven't been there since the beginning.
I've been there since just about.
Prove it.
Yeah, skinny elf that's been there since the beginning.
But never met another one that claimed it. Never met another elf.
Yeah, one day when we'll go north, we'll head to the old Brulak tribe, and you can talk to old Brulak himself. He
Wait,
can prove it
there's
to
a
you.
Brulak?
Yeah,
I thought you were Brulak.
I'm his namesake.
Okay.
I left his tribe to start tribes in his honor. He's a
I get
great
it.
warrior.
Your
an
tribe
amazing
isn't very creative with names. I get it, you know. You're just like us.
You've
you
been
know?
a part of the Brulak tribe for 2.5 years now.
Well, I'm just saying, if you were named the same thing as your dad was named, then your
He's
dad's
not my
very
dad!
creative. It's not even your dad. You're taking his name, man. He must
Out
have
of
been.
pure respect for his incredible prowess.
Has this
I just don't
person-
understand. What about your own dad? Why didn't you take his name?
I don't know my own
Has
father.
this
I don't think I had
person- have
one.
these
Then
people
must
that
have
are
been
here right
Brulak.
I was
now,
just suddenly
have
here
they
when the
heard of
gods
Brulak
were
tribe?
at the beginning of time, like I said.
No.
No,
So if you
When the
Yeah,
universe
so
was
am I.
created, I was crafted from
we
the
should
clay
kill
of the
all of
dust.
these people.
You should go Brulak.
No, we should kill the people that are here.
Why?
Because I don't trust them and they put that unicorn in a cage. And I don't
No?
like that.
Tyson killed a unicorn for fun.
Yeah, and I didn't like that either. I'll prove it. Right,
No,
fuck
I
you.
remember you disliking that.
Yeah, it's right here on my
That's
sheet.
why you argued with him for like an
It's
entire night over that. In fact, like,
Unicorn killer.
all right. So, do you think we can take him?
Listen, I'm not saying this out loud. This is out of character, right? But I think that these guys are pretty shady. They did surgery on a harpy, which is very shady. They took out her vocal cords and
So,
took
hold
out
on,
her
sorry.
talons.
There's an ugly harpy in
And
one
they have a
cage, there's a little
child
girl in the
caged up.
second, there's a unicorn in the third, what's the fourth?
The first was a unicorn. The second was a
The
Harpy.
harpy, and then the
Third was a
vampire.
child,
child, okay, and then
which is a vampire, which I'm now learning.
Sorry. Well, you guys don't know it's
Is it the first vampire? Is it the first vampire? I thought it was dead.
Yeah, she still would die in the sunlight, by the way.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess not. She's strong enough not to. But
Would you rather fight a harpy or a siren? I mean, for one, the siren's kind of stuck in the water, but a harpy can fly. But the siren has a harpy DC on their captivate, but a harpy can fly.
Yeah, a siren, if it entrances you, you walk in the water and drown. But a
Harpy,
harpy,
you walk off a cliff.
yeah. But if you're not close to a cliff,
You're good. Yeah.
you're good. Yeah, but you
Plus,
could be
the harpy
you're
allows a
always
second
close to
saving
water.
throw, whereas I don't think the siren does.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine.
And shows the little girl, and she says what she said a minute ago. You guys were saying something. What were you saying?
Yeah, we're like, nah, she can't be 1,000 years because he's as old as the beginning and it's only 500.
Universe is only a couple hundred years old.
Yeah.
Maybe, but she's extraordinary.
Well, what's in your last cage? If this is so extraordinary.
The last cage, she goes over there and whips off the thing in the cage. It's a centaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. We collected these
Somebody
all
got a
around
little bit too frisky with a horse I see.
this bowl.
I didn't know that could
I look
happen.
over at the horse and the that they have with them.
Like, I was sure that was a unicorn, but now that I see the whole thing,
Yeah, hold
somebody
on.
got a little too freaky. with
What's
that
the
horse.
color of the horse that they have versus the color of the horse in the cage?
As a TikTok commenter once told me, don't ask me the color of anything.
Okay, fair enough.
Man,
Why?
beauties. And
I
now
don't
let's
see
just look for
color.
those eggs.
It'll be like a woman bouncing with her tits on the camera,
Guys,
and then the comments
should
will
we
be like, "What color is
hostile?
the
I don't
lamp?"
like these guys.
You never know because you weren't looking at the lamp.
We should kick them out. I don't like them.
Well, I'm not here to live. They're looking for
Hey
it.
man,
Yeah, we
invited
should
them
kick them
here.
out of our area.
how much would you
I think they should
sell?
not,
Well,
I
wait.
think they are traveling
currency
and they'll
do
go
you
through if they're going through anyway. I think we should watch the show if they have one, and that'd be fun.
Necklaces.
We'll trade you bear teeth
Shiny
for the harpy.
No.
I got some good bear teeth
Their teeth are good, but
and claws.
not a harpy.
We could find you a dinosaur.
I've got
for
mushrooms.
the harpy. Have you ever
How
thought
about
that?
this?
You've seen a dinosaur?
We have the finest distilled Cara's Kiss wine. I can guarantee you.
Well, you guys want the harpy?
I mean,
If
I feel
it were
really
up to
bad
me,
for her,
I'd actually
and
say
I
we
want her to
should
join our
take,
community because she
Unicorn.
can fly.
So you guys can pay the raptors.
Honestly, I want the harpy because you're bad people and you've done damage to this creature, and I hate that.
We bring happiness.
Don't tell them that. How they know we have a vested interest in the product. They're gonna jack up the price.
We acceptable.
and I hate that.
Okay.
You guys
So,
been
I
here
get
for a
this,
while.
like-
5 of them. Who's
Where
talking right now?
Is there's no where the eggs are.
What?
The eggs.
There are no
You guys
eggs here.
live
You
in
keep
this
talking
area.
about fucking eggs. There's no eggs.
Yes. You know what they say? They said that about unicorns, harpies, simple.
I need to leave. I'll walk off.
So while he's walking off, I want to do a surprise attack on the guy who was talking before. I sling him from a tree
I
nearby.
am not the negotiator.
Oh, wait, let me give this a go. I walk up and I'm like, hey friend, let us make a deal. I'm gonna do a diplomacy. If I bring you a bear, will you leave us the harpy?
No. We bring these around, we capture these animals, so people get knowledge of them, and so you never see these people. You don't see the joy people have when you see these creatures. When they have bland
Caged
lives.
up against their will.
You're right
Forced
here.
the surgery.
Yeah, you did walk away.
I did walk away.
Well, okay. We don't think your business is really welcome here. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, if you guys see any eggs, I'm gonna be around the area.
I'm gonna try to sleight of hand the lock. I'm gonna try to open the lock of the harpy's cage.
I was gonna say I walk with them when they leave. I want to talk to the circus guy.
I got 21.
They're
Open the
around
lock.
they're
I'm a
around us.
halfling with a plus 16 move silently and hide.
Well, their draw is to the cages.
Braxton is going to escort them out of our premises
and then you can follow them and do that. But you should
Can I
not release a
climb
heartbeat in the
under-
middle of our town. You should-
Can I climb under the carriage thing and hold on to the bottom of it while they leave?
Yeah.
Now one.
It's dark. You try to do it, but one of the fucking wheels hit you, and you're like, fuck, you didn't get on. You fell off, but they didn't notice you.
Are you riding your bee?
I'm just walking around.
I'm with my
talking to
bee.
Yeah.
I jump on your bee.
You walk them out.
Go!
They
Take my
They
bee.
walk out
My
and
bee's
leave
like
you guys.
sitting here, like looking at me. I'm like,
So I want to talk to them when they're like out of the still.
You never ride it.
I've read it.
You guys are great now.
he doesn't like to,
Oh, thank you
to
so
carry
much.
me.
All right.
It's, I'm so heavy.
What would it take
can
to
take
get that unicorn off you, actually?
Fine. Yeah.
What do you have?
Steve.
I can make tools. I'm an expert at that. I'm a strong fighter. I can do a simple combat task. And, yeah, just about any kind of manual labor. Also, we have a shit ton of rice.
How about I'll let them go if we can have you. You're
Attack.
extraordinary. You're not up there. You're extraordinary.
You're gonna get
you
slaved.
lived for thousands of years. You know how much knowledge you have? Thousands of years. Your friend said you lived fucking way more than the little girl.
Well, that's true.
You know
I've been
how
around
valuable
since
you
the
are?
beginning.
You beautiful.
There's many of us, though. I'm not special.
Some people haven't seen you.
There's a whole crowd of us. Tons of us, even.
Some people haven't even seen elves before,
Well, that's crazy.
right?
But some people have never seen a unicorn before either. That's why I want one.
It's true. But you
why they
don't have
want you,
any
though.
jewels or anything.
You're about to get slaved.
What if... hold on.
Well, okay, we're going to be in this area for a while. So, finding jewels, like,
I know how to make arrows, and I know how to make tools. I can make you any kinds of tools and arrows you would need for your journeys. It's a dangerous world out there. I know you can't be going without them.
how about 2 raptors?
We do not have any raptors. Or it would be something I'd like to trade you.
Decided.
What are we doing?
I'm chaotic enough that I want to free all the animals.
I rolled a murder.
Our trade,
I think the bee can
our
carry both
whole
of us.
thing is to, if we get rid of one, there's
Technically,
one
you
more
can carry
less in the
4.
show. And
Okay.
there is a lot of people, like,
We'll follow them.
It's like if we're trying to ride a pony, essentially.
like-
so
We need to follow him
80%
until
if you go in the woods to look
he
for it.
leaves. You know what I mean?
People wait their whole lives to see one of these.
Okay,
Like,
how about this?
there has to be a good
How about
deal.
this? I do not want to go with you, permanently. But if you will trade us the unicorn, and we're gonna, by the way, assume that at some point in the last 2.5 years, you guys told me that you owe a unicorn to the Raptors, which is why my character is trying to get that, because Raptors are no joke. But so that's why he's doing this. But if you want an elf to go with you in your show, that I can probably help actually make happen. We can take you up north. There's several different tribes and villages of different elves. There's the high northern elves that have woodland preference. Then even higher north than that is the Braxton Brulak tribe, which is where, or not the Braxton Brulak, but just the Brulak tribe. And that's where I come from originally. And they're cold elves. Yeah, very north. And we can take you there. We'll take you there if you just give us the unicorn. I can guarantee you safe passage. Me and my friends would take you. It's not even too far. It's maybe 2 or 3 weeks journey from here to the north. And there's enough elves there who will corroborate my story, and 1 or 2 of them would certainly want to travel the world with you because they're antsy to get out of there.
Beyond the wall.
Yes. Yes,
We're not
I didn't
going
think of
in
that.
wall. You kidding me? We'll all die.
What the hell? We did it. It was
I
super
don't
easy.
believe you.
Well, that's where I'm from.
I don't believe you. There's no one. that
We'll show
takes
you
from
the way.
I'm
Like-
not going towards that wall.
Yeah, we wanna. Well, I'm waiting for them to like camp. We're gonna hit them when they're sleeping.
The last time we won't try to go through this, we had 10 people. Can't go through this.
We did. It was super easy.
You guys are legendary. That's why I need you more. You kidding me?
Well, that's the only thing I could offer. I guess we'll have to find our own unicorn. And I tell you that you can still try to find elves up in the north, but you have to go past that wall.
Oh, by the way, me and Sam are flying on the bee behind the in the air.
You guys got up fast. It's not even.
Yeah, we're
it's outside.
stealthing it.
Following, tracking all.
So in kind of a huff, I turn around and start walking back towards the
Charge.
village.
Yeah, and they start to go.
We fly down and get you. Hey, you, get on the bee.
Wait, but can the bee hold?
I'm not even that far from it. I'm like 10
I don't
feet
know.
away from
We
it,
are
so-
definitely getting to SDM
See,
territory.
what I'm thinking is like rogue,
I'm a thin, small
rogue.
guy.
You guys are both half
druid, halfling, like
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. You're not a.
yeah,
Hey, you can't get on. the
I'm an
bee.
elf.
yeah.
Yeah, you just
So
can't
I
ride it.
wasn't even gonna tell him.
Yeah, screw you. You're not joining the.
I was
bird.
just gonna go free all the animals. That's all I care about.
So we wait for them to make camp, and while they're taking watch, I have Sam drop me off on top of the cart, so I'm not like visible from the outskirts. We fly right in the middle.
Roll for a snake. Sam,
Silent.
with your bee.
I need the monster manual. What's this? It's in the back, right?
Yeah, it's in the back. It's like 285 or 255. Maybe. 2 something 5.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I gotta leave in like half an hour. Not even half an hour. I got 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, look
Trying to
at it.
hurry.
Got some.
I'm trying to hurry.
We can stop it right here. 'cause there's no
Well,
idea.
I want to free all the animals. Yeah,
Well, I
fuck,
mean, you can still stop it here and then do that.
fuck these bitches.
The beauty of
Start
today's
it next
shift is
weekend.
I've just worked 3 like actual shifts where I had to do shit. The weekend third shift is like a joke, bro. I go in and I get paid to watch movies.
Yeah.
That's great.
And yeah, I think I have one thing to segment, but that takes 5 minutes. It's literally. I cut a show apart in a
I
program.
wish you like had a laptop or something so you could link it off of your me still.
What's
Because
too
Sam
loud?
used
I
to do
don't-
that.
I don't know how you guys could hear him.
He
That
brought
was
the
so
Xbox.
loud.
Oh, I just go to the other room.
See,
I just go to
Do
the
you have
so I go to
headphones?
the lunchroom.
yeah.
And then I watch the TV.
And you can still see
And
it.
yeah, I can see everything. And I mean, if you go to the newsroom, which I also do, they run the TVs off the front of the cameras.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting there and you can see
No,
everything.
I did a recording to see if I could like how good the green screen would work.
19 move silently.
Yeah, you got it. I want to stop here because it's going to be.
Whole combat. You don't think we can sneak around and open all these
You
cages while they're
could,
sleeping?
but then it's going.
Well, he's a
let's
rogue.
just-
So I
Let's
thought.
just wait. 'Cause he has to be there at 10, and then I feel like this is going to be.
Okay.
Even though
could stop at
you
5.
guys don't fight, maybe. What if you guys let them out and they fucking just attack you? Like, you never know.
They
This is
attack
how I
us.
could set up the green screen when I was at work the other day. I just did it to see if it would look good. There's plenty of it.
Do you have the
Oh.
studio lights on?
No,
Oh yeah.
it's not even with the studio lights on. Right? It looks
fair.
just
That's
fine.
good.
If you go, I'll show you sometime. But if you really want to use like a studio-like light in the production building,
Here,
there is a light that I
Here,
use that is just like they put the sun inside of a bulb, and it's the light.
That's the
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So that,
beginning, not the.
I got you.
yeah, we don't have to do it anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, I need to like change clothes so I don't smell like weed when I go in there. I won.
You got an at 20.
That's unfortunate. We just stopped playing, or you would have killed all of
Damn.
us. That's good though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna free all these fucking monsters, and they're not gonna attack us because we're good people.
Hey, Nicole, by the way, you came up with the name for it, for the thing I was asking about earlier, the holes and stuff. The whole thing's just called The Wall.
the wall.
That's what people call
No
it.
one on Earth can make
Okay.
it fall. Oh, thank you.
Just another brick in it.
Like, if a god was looking at it from space, it would look like a bowl.
All in all, it's just another brick.
The whole wall. It's like a level bowl.
Yo, I could take some more Xanax.
Yeah.
Popping Xanax in my eyes.
Did you want to go and get sick?
Yeah, I'll wait until Rodney actually has to leave, though. I don't want
I
to.
got about 4 minutes. But
Well, I don't know if it closes at 10.
well, yeah, I leave here at 9:45. I just work around the clock.
I don't want food, but I know that you wanted.
Yeah, I want to get a milkshake mostly.
Yeah, I'm sure Nicole won't want one of those.
Whenever I hear the wall, I just think of that stupid theme song every time. I used to make that bad guy. It was fun.
It's gonna be fun because you guys letting these things go. I wanted you guys to.
Huh?
I wanted you guys to like kill these people.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. They are open until midnight.
Okay.
That's crazy, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's
I didn't.
They probably have the best, like, 10, 11, like, 10 to midnight ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like, everyone's like, yeah, they're definitely fucking closed.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like, no, I won't even bother. And
Not
then
with
it's
fucking Steak and Shake. There's no way they're open.
Yeah, right? Why did I fucking waste my time?
You know what I hate? That Walmart's not open all night.
I know, it's fucking bullshit
I
now.
hate it so much.
Happy 150-day anniversary.
Yeah, I have work. If I work 1:30 to 9:30,
I-
look, Walmart's closed. If I work from 10 to 6, oh look,
I know,
Walmart's
I went to Walmart like 4 or 5 days ago and bought a shirt that I thought looked really cool. It was a nice plaid. It was a plaid button up or whatever. And as I got it home or whatever, I was showing Joey and Chloe it, who were both at my house. And I was like, yeah, like, check this out. I got this shirt today. And it had like a hidden button on the inside. I was like, that's neat. It's got this hidden button. And we're like, huh. And then Joey was like, Dylan, what brand is that? And I look and it's a brand called Terra Sky. And he fucking face palms and he's like, Dylan, that's a woman's clothing brand. And sure as shit, I try to put this thing on and it's got folds in like the sides that my shirts have never had. And they're like, yeah, this is definitely a woman's fucking shirt. And I was super
Did it
fucking
look
upset.
nice anyways?
No, I could tell it was a woman's shirt once I knew it was a
That
woman's shirt.
sucks.
It doesn't even fit close to the same.
They're like way wider at the chest area and way thinner at the stomach. Like quite literally, they're like triangles, whereas dudes are like rectangles. That would better fit. So,
And so
John, you're
now
used to
I was
wearing
just upset, and then I was like, I'm gonna burn it, and then I realized Chloe was a female. I was like, you can have this if you want it.
Chloe was a female.
I was like, this isn't your demographic of clothing. I don't want this.
And then she took it and I was like, thank you, at least it's
You're
not a
not
waste
both
now.
wrong.
She was like, you should return it. And I was like, no, because I'm not going back to Walmart. Fuck that.
They do take returns for pretty much any reason.
Man, we.
Now you can return a different store's item to them without a receipt 3 times a year.
I need to get salt rocks. Trying to make ice cream. And that's the only ingredient I don't have. So I thought it was just regular salt.
No, it's a special type of salt.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
Like
Yeah,
rock
they,
salt.
my parents and my dad, they both got this stuff a long while ago that is really good. It tastes great. It's called
Himalayan rock salt or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And it's like pink. And it's really, really good.
I like it. It's pink.
There's nutrition.
It's expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
my
got it for
parents got it because it was
Christmas from, like,
healthy.
Ambell.
What I
No,
like
my
to do-
dad, our dad just got it, but that's when I had it.
I like to put them in drawers.
Hey, so we need to talk about potentially moving D&D to Fridays.
Yeah, please, please, please,
Um,
please. Not a weekend.
What's going on?
Nick, if one of my coworkers wants to play with us,
He's actually pretty cool. But he's the slow guy I told you about. He talks pretty slow.
pretty cool. I like
He's a
him.
cool dude.
But he works on Saturdays during the day.
Yeah, we just literally our schedules never work with him.
I don't mind.
Ronnie works on Saturdays.
I like him.
If we started doing D&D on Fridays, we do it like 5:30 or 6. We would all be here.
on Friday.
Play until midnight, maybe.
you know, and then
31 though, so I'm
stop playing, and it would be just if we would have another person to play, and then Rodney wouldn't have to just leave at the end. We could play through stuff.
I need all of this stuff you're plugging into.
Yeah, I just think that if you
Plus,
wanted to
the
get
addition of
another
another player is kind of nice. It's a new perspective in the game.
player. Yeah, new player.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And
I
he's
think
really
it'll be
cool.
fun.
He's nice.
I want to
Just
get a
smoke
lot more
weed?
people in here.
No, it's
I
not
wouldn't
easy
mind
against smoking weed. You just didn't hit him.
Nicole's fine with playing with him, like in our session, so we can even invite him
And I'm
next
trying to get
time
other
we
people.
play.
Trying to talk to other people, make new friends.
Yeah.
And most of them do play D&D. I just need to feel them out with it.
But yeah,
Sound weirdos.
I think it'd be a good idea to at least like give him, maybe even if we just did a one-off, invited him on a Friday, and did a trial game with him or something like that. That way, because he was like, "I'll play on Saturdays,
Well,
but he'll only be able to be
The
here
good
for 2
thing
hours." I
about
was like,
you guys making a village is random people can just walk in.
"Yeah, that's true."
Sorry.
Okay.
Did you get? I think I did.
Like just like those people today.
That should be it.
Yeah. So I mean,
What's up?
she's got this thing on her arm. She's fucking her.
Well, I just hit it and not.
Go to the bathroom, do it.
Well, I can't do it by myself.
D&D to Friday, mainly just going to work after D&D is it's like I'm already mentally fatigued and I've been gone.
Yeah.
This one is the first page that has like pictures on it for like our notes. Just take that real quick, just so I don't knock it over. I have for the longhouse this picture that you can click, and it looks like this. I'll show you an example. It's like this blue.
I honestly think you guys might have destroyed the longhouse.
We
Well,
might
you
have-
guys made of equipment there.
When we moved the mountain, like we put a mountain there.
Yeah, and then, well, that was it. I put this part at the earlier part of the
That's true.
log, and then here, the rice growing is like a bigger.
I think you guys would probably have a lot more berry fields than rice fields that way.
We have our thing a lot of rice.
Yeah. Well, we have rice, but I'm manufacturing a lot of berries for wine, so I want that to be our export because I can't find any fucking weed.
I'll put berries too.
Not a single.
Because like
plant.
Sam was mainly focusing on the berries. You guys are focusing.
And once I get
Because
third level
you guys-
spells, I'm gonna actually grow berry
I
trees.
feel like he
bushes.
did that to make him feel good about the family or something.
And I named it after your character's thing. Little homage to whatever